Did it go?
No, you hit it.
And what? Found it. All right.
Wow.
we are alive. That was a speed bump.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Thirsty Thursday edition of After Hours with the Crew. Baggers and Brew crew, obviously. Thank you all for coming out and hanging out. There's already 25 in there. That's cool. So tonight it's just us, as you can see. Tonight we're celebrating our 2 years on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
Right?
2 years.
2 years.
So we're going to probably just interact with you guys, and we're going to do a little reminiscing and talking about the 2 years and you know, kind of how it's gone. I got a few questions for these guys that they don't know about. Don't look at my questions. and we're just gonna hang out, have some beers tonight. I'm drinking. Well, for the new folks, if there is any new folks watching, I'm Bert.
I'm George.
I'm Austin.
And hey, we're Baggers and Brews. Tonight I'm drinking Invincible, which is a pale ale with lactose and coconut from Icarus Brewing. I've drank some Icarus before on the lives. They're a local brewery to us, down in Lakewood, New Jersey, not too far. What are you guys drinking?
What do you got, Austin?
Well, I got one of my faves, which is Magnify Brewing Company. This is their 6th anniversary Imperial Indian Pale Ale. It's an 8.5%. And this was picked out by one of my buds over in John and Molly's, Nick. He said this is what you should try. So that's what I'm drinking today.
Very nice. So, in honor of the 2 years, I had to go get beer from a very specific brewery. And this brewery was the first brewery we did a video on when we decided to start taking YouTube seriously and putting out weekly videos. And this is from Ship Bottom. So Ship Bottom Brewery is out on LBI, and it's an IPA called The Shack, which is brewed in honor of an old clamming shack that used to sit by the causeway when you first went on to LBI that was destroyed during Hurricane Sandy. So little shack IPA.
Yes, sir. It's pretty good. It's pretty good beer.
Not bad.
I like LBI. We got to get back to LBI. We did that, like you said, that was one of our first breweries we went to actually and did a video on. And I think we should probably go back and revisit that. Maybe we could do a little better this time.
Bartender was like, "How many followers you guys have?" And Bert was like, 10.
Want to be 11?
Yeah, and I think
she followed us on Insta too.
And I think I got some grammar classes after that because I think I will spell Instagram correctly this time.
Instagram.
Instagram.
It's not Instagram. It's Instagram.
So what's up to everybody in the side chat? Just want to do a few quick shout outs to you guys. Larry Blevins in here early. The Hillbilly Hangout Cigar Club. What's up? Maurice, how's it going? Motorcycle Showcase. We should be seeing you on Saturday. Archosaurus,
South Jersey
in the house.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Jeannie's in here. Mike Bodine, Fly and Ride, a new YouTuber who's making some waves. He was recently did a video with John Bednar's and Cycle Fanatics.
Look who that is.
Oh wow,
Matthew Bentley. Hey, what's up, man? Long
Bentley.
time no see.
How's Florida treating you?
Yeah, how's life down south? Thanks for
Yeah.
popping in. Dan Osborne, Big Bert, loyal watcher, man. He's on a totally different time zone. It's like morning there. He might even be working, and he listens to us and always leaves a positive comment on our videos. So, Big Bert, what's up, man? Shout out to you. Bluegrass Riders, 99 RU grad. Justin, what's
up,
happening?
Justin?
What's up, brother?
We got several really good-looking beers to try on our future Thirsty Thursday videos from Michigan, right?
Coming up from Justin.
Nice.
From Justin, who
Courtesy
was
of-
in this
Very
weekend and
nice.
hung out with us for a little bit. Roger Anderson.
Big Red.
What's up, Big Red? Tell Mel we said hello. Highlight.
Robin the Lady
Side of
Biker's
Red
in there.
Stag. Robin the Lady Biker, yep. What's going on?
Mandy
she
the
retracted her
Machine.
message because she called us a bad name. Yes, Motorcycle
Yeah.
Showcase. Definitely love all our local brew. We have so many good ones here in Jersey.
We do.
Yeah.
A lot of good ones.
Yep.
Flying Rod says he's liking the swag and merch. Thank you. We're trying. Barbara CVO in the house. What's up, Mandy Machine? I heard you got your shirt. That's good.
There's Stacy.
Stacy's in there. My wife's ignoring us and she's doing something else tonight, I guess. All right. Mandy Machine. Hey guys. Got your shirt.
Yep.
So yeah, we're gonna interact with you guys a little bit and talk a little bit about Blacktop Devil.
Senor Black.
I thought you said you weren't gonna be available tonight, man.
Well, we appreciate you
We
being
do
here.
appreciate you.
Heck yeah.
So 2 years, man. 2 years we've been doing this now. What's that?
Now they're just asking questions already. So
What's the question? Any updates?
any updates on the road, King?
Not yet.
We'll get to that
We'll
a
get
little
to
bit
that. We'll
later.
get to that. So what are you guys' thoughts, man? Like, did you think when George came up with this idea 2 years ago, a little over 2 years before we actually started, that we would actually have made and still be doing this 2 years later? No?
No,
No.
not even close. I figured we'd do it for Bring It Home because we didn't know what to expect from Bring It Home, and that was the reason we wanted to document Bring It Home and kind of practice for it to be able to film to do that. And I thought we would do it for that. And I don't know how many videos now. I don't even know.
About 150-ish.
Somewhere in there.
That ballpark. We're about to hit 150, something like that.
So over 250,000 watch hours, which just humbles me to no end.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, 36. So we're about to hit how many? We're 3,600 subs and change.
Yeah.
It's
Pushing towards 4.
Yep. So
Yeah, and you mentioned the Bring It Home ride, and I blame those guys down there for influencing you and me and Bert over here for continuing what we're doing. Because
could be or inspiring.
Yeah,
It's inspiring us.
Yep.
So Stacy says she knew George was serious when he says, "Let me run something by you." What do you think about it? Those phrases I usually know I'm in trouble. Yeah.
Which means he's
Flying
already made up
ride.
his mind.
Flying Rod says he just uploaded his 50th.
Long way to go. Listen,
That's a lot, though.
That's good.
That is good.
That's good.
That is good.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever really gave it thought. Like, I didn't even necessarily know.
You thought we were crazy to begin.
I didn't know if we would. Oh, Maurice, thank you.
Thank you, Maurice.
Thank you, Maurice.
So
Thank you.
listen, since that just happened, I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick. So we're going to try something a little different tonight. We have something we want to give away. But what we were going to do is, in order to be enrolled to be in this drawing for this gift, we were going to say if you do a $2 super chat, you'll automatically be enrolled. We're going to write your name down. We're going to run this until 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, we're going to cut it off, and then we're going to do a randomizer for everybody that's given a super chat, and you're going to get a chance to win this one-of-a-kind. You want to show them? So this is, if you guys have been to rallies, you've seen the Wild Bill's like root beer stands or whatever where they sell these, what are they, stainless steel?
Stainless steel. And this is insulated. So
Insulated stainless
this is
steel.
an official Wild Bill's mug that
Has been engraved with, can you see it?
might not
See it.
translate on there.
The focus.
No focus.
The focus. No focus.
So listen, this has the Baggers and Brews logo engraved. Hard to see; it's not getting a good focus, but these are really awesome. These were one of a kind. These were a gift to us from one of our dear friends who rides with us all the time for Christmas last year. She gave us some extras so that we could do something like this. So what we're going to do is, if you between now and 10 o'clock do a $2 super chat, because we're just trying to cover shipping, we'll send this to you. You don't have to still be here at 10 o'clock. If you do it earlier, whoever wins it, we'll get in contact with you. So right now, Maurice, as of right now, has himself a
Maurice
mug.
got himself a mug.
He's got himself a mug, Maurice. So you can
He's
drink
got
some.
a spot.
He's got.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I said as of right now, he's the only one. So right now, it's
he
him.
doesn't have, that's true. That is very true.
So I'll mention this again in case somebody else new gets in the next while. But we're gonna run this till 10, since I'm sure we'll be here till 10, and then we'll give this away, and somebody will have a pretty cool happy second birthday, B&B boy. Thank you, TJ. We really appreciate that. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So if you're interested, just drop a $2 Oh, now okay. So we got 2 now. We at least got a battle. Cool.
Thank you.
And I'm assuming you've been on long enough to hear that, but you've now been entered in the drawing to win this mug. If you didn't, I said $2 though, guys. You don't have to, you don't have to go crazy. But thank you. We appreciate it. Moto, what? What did you call him?
Moto Mortician.
You said Martian, bro.
I did say Martian.
Robbie's in. Nice. Listen, Robbie, if you win, I'll deliver it to you down in Virginia if you're actually going to go.
Oh, wow.
Next week.
Okay. So, Nails, how do I do a $2 super chat? Got instructions. So, if you look at your where you put in the comments, there should be a little symbol there on the side. And if you click that.
Dollar sign. It should be a dollar sign.
Dollar sign. If you click that, you can choose from a super chat or just a donation.
Or a super sticker.
Or a super sticker. Yeah, super sticker is the one that's $2, I believe. Yeah. That you can put the amount that you want.
So, yeah. There he is.
Appreciate you, Big Bird. Thank you.
All right, so that, and I'll mention it again for anybody new coming in. We'll mention it a few times just so everybody knows what we're doing. But these are really cool, and they're insulated. Like I said, if you've been to any rallies, you've seen the stand for the Wild Bills, and they charge you like what, like $20-$30 for those?
It's 20. Well, for this one, it might be more because it's insulated.
It was $45 with free refills and the mug. And this one is one of the Baggers and Brews. So you guys have seen me before. I always have it full of water along with my beer, so it stays cold the whole time.
They're super nice.
You've been to rallies, you've seen Wild Bills, you know what it's about.
They're really hangouts in. All right, so yeah, so back to what we were talking about. 2 years, like when you brought that up, man, I didn't personally, I probably in my head didn't even think we would like really get off the ground with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I didn't know.
And again, it probably wasn't until that live stream. So we were at like not even at 100, like 97 or something in that live stream. With Mary and with D's and Mary.
Blacktop Devil was on
those
there.
guys, when they mentioned us, that kind of, I think that was a motivator. That maybe at that point was when like we kind of started taking it serious, right?
That's honestly what meeting them was what kind of said, oh, this is what this is about.
Right. And I said, you know what, we'll give this a run. We started, like I said, this time before Bring It Home.
Yeah.
So I said, let's give this a run, do some videos. We did videos every week up until Bring It Home. And I mean, we were just like week to week to week. So when we went to Bring It Home, we didn't have anything to put out, and it was like nothing for like, I feel like a week and a half or 2 weeks. But that was.
I definitely. I mean, I didn't. And I've talked about this before. Like, public speaking is like one of my arch nemesis. Like I've always been afraid of public speaking. So that was like, you're crazy. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do this. Even to a camera, it's not in front of people, but still, I didn't think I'd be able to do it. But yeah, I mean, it's been an amazing experience, and we've gotten to meet so many cool people.
A lot.
And, more. And every day, like, there's more. There's someone new that sees a video and leaves an awesome comment and, and then becomes part of this side chat on these lives, and hits us up with awesome comments. Happy anniversary, boys. Keep up the great work. Thank you.
Cheers,
Roger, there's a nice spot, guys. What do you mean? What spot?
Roger's never been down here to the
so
to
he
the
hasn't
studio.
He hasn't seen the studio.
Well, he's been down here, just not since I did that. Where are they?
Where's who, Arch?
Where's who?
I think you might be saying nice spot. We are in the Beard's basement here.
This is Beard's basement.
This is Baggers and Brews studio.
That's when you knew I was taking it serious, that I built a studio wall back here in the basement for this thing.
So
Professional Long says perfect storm for you guys. Celebration tonight, Goose Island Bourbon Stout.
Ooh, nice.
Favorite bourbon.
So
dude's favorite. Yeah, nice.
There you go. 99. Are you grad? It's Justin. Says Bring It Home reunion video is definitely worth a rewatch.
Oh, that's the long one.
That was so much fun.
So here's
That's a documentary.
it is a full-on HBO special. But, you know,
Yes, you did, Roger. You did the electric, and I need some more, so I'll hit you up.
whenever you're a creator and you're on YouTube, you know, a lot of people start this to kind of document the rides and the memories and stuff. And some videos, you know, different videos you do for different reasons. And, you know, the Bring It Home reunion I did for the 4 of us that went.
Yep.
Like I said, if this doesn't get a view, I'm okay with it. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
And I said, you know, it might be 15 minutes. And then a few days later, I was like, how do you guys feel about 20 minutes? And then I just stopped texting because I think it's 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's about 45.
But it really tells the story of, you know, it gives you a viewpoint and experience of what it was like to travel to and go on that ride.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, I'm proud
It's
of
still
it.
one of the highlights of this whole 2 years.
I'm proud of it.
Yeah, it turned out amazing. We've gotten a lot of really good comments and a lot of great feedback on that. So we talked about kind of our initial thoughts where I thought you were crazy, kind of like.
You did think I was crazy.
I did, you know, just because that was something that had to bring. And it's funny because people don't understand, like they don't realize, like when I say bring me out of my shell, like I'm cool in like a, I don't know, like a party setting or with people I know and I'm having a good time. Like I'm very outgoing, but there's something about the whole public speaking thing that just is always just scared the crap out of me. I don't know why, but I think this has gone a long ways towards bringing me out of that shell. So far to this point, 2 years, what's been your favorite thing about having a YouTube channel?
Oh, favorite thing about having a YouTube channel? Just
about having this channel. Like, what do you enjoy the most about having this channel?
Two things come to mind. I mean, getting to hang out with you guys and riding, because I definitely ride more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's definitely days that I would probably be sitting around or doing something around the house.
Forces you to ride, right?
And now it's like let's go out and ride. You know, and I've done rides now because of this. My riding's at a whole nother level than it was 2 years ago.
Think you'd have went to Sturgis if we didn't have this channel?
Nah.
Yeah.
I'd be like, peace.
I would have gone to Sturgis.
I mean, I would have, because it was something I wanted to do long before. But Brian Topper, thank you.
Thank you, brother.
NorCal Refrigeration, we got. Thank you for your super chat. Mike Van Dypen. Evan Shapiro. Hillbilly Hangout Cigar Club. Big Bert. Bobby Higginbotham. Moto Mortician. Pro Monkey. And Maurice. And if you guys have not seen Professional Monkey's channel, man, this guy is redefining the words killing it right now, because
listen,
he is killing it on YouTube. I mean, I think it's
awesome.
Yeah, I couldn't be happier for the guy.
It's great.
Genuine dude.
Listen,
nothing fancy, hanging out in his garage, connecting with people, you know.
Like I told you two before, if I didn't like the dude, I'd be pretty bitter. Because he's blowing up, but it's awesome. He's blessed me. $20. No, for real. Like it's awesome that it's happening. That doesn't happen to a lot of people, man. A lot of people grind for years just to get even, you know, anywhere near where you're at, and there's no sign of letting up, man. So just keep it up. We're big fans for sure. Bodine, Poor Monkey's my idol. Yeah, no kidding. Like the idea of a local growler. Okay.
Local growler, okay.
So again, for anybody new, we're doing a giveaway tonight. In order to enter to win the drawing for this is a Baggers and Brews Wild Bill. What do you call it? Thermal.
It's a Wild Bill insulated mug. So I like the insulated ones because they don't sweat.
They don't sweat.
They don't leave anything on the any rings on the counter or anything like that.
And I don't want to look like I'm just trying to pump out, get money here, but I just want new people to know what we're doing, so they're seeing all the super chats. If you do a $2 super chat or better, you'll be entered to win this. We're going to do it random. We're going to do a random, one of those little things on the phone, just a randomizer. So whatever order you entered this is what your number will be. And by 10 o'clock, we're going to draw that. So I just want to keep you guys informed of what we're doing there with that.
And also make sure that if you're not following us on Instagram or YouTube or anything like that, make sure you do follow us. So in case we need to get a hold of you and let you know if you won.
Yeah.
So please, if you haven't followed us on Instagram, please go ahead and do so we have your information.
Please do.
What's up, man? Bodine 52, 500 miles in a week. The man bought my bike. He's got a Road Glide Limited. Congrats to him.
Oh, wow.
We love new bikes.
What's the All right, let's cover this real quick since this is the second or third question on this.
What's up?
Another question on what's going on with Austin's CBO.
Oh boy, here we go.
It's kind of good news.
Do $100. What are you doing for $100? How do you
$20
do a super chat?
$20 is $20, bro.
So there should be somewhere down where you can comment. There should be a little dollar sign. Just click on that. It's kind of self-explanatory after that, I believe.
Yep.
I mean,
Super chat.
I've done
It's set amounts, and the sticker you can actually put in the amounts. That's the two differences between the two.
No, super chat you can put in the amount.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's
Type it
set
in.
$49, $2.99.
You can just
something
type
like
it
that.
in. You can type it
Yeah,
in whatever
every time
you
I
want.
did it, it's just like $50. Fine.
This guy.
I know. It kills me. Bell's Rides, thank you for the super chat.
Yeah. So you didn't really answer. Did you answer that question?
You kept talking. So
Yeah,
I'm sorry. We got sidetracked. He
Yeah,
kind of
it's all
gave it.
good.
So your favorite thing about having a YouTube channel? What's your favorite thing about having a YouTube
me as the
channel?
people that you get to meet, and the
That's a
rights
good one.
that
Really
that
is.
we've been able to go on to meet these people and individuals that we've become friends with quite a few of them.
Yeah.
That is my favorite thing about this.
So bizarre that we.
It opens up the
Thank you, Windbreaker.
connection to so many new people that you never would have met
Yeah.
or even talked to. So the networking on this is
Yes,
amazing.
the network, just meeting the people. You're right, and just think of all the states now that we could actually go to and actually know somebody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I couldn't have
insane.
said that 2 years ago. I think I knew some people in Florida. That's about it.
Yep.
And now I can got a place to stay in Nebraska.
Nebraska.
I mean,
Absolutely.
Heather might not know it or not, but we could obviously all crash in
Absolutely.
Nebraska.
So support MVC, that definitely goes into play a lot because that is the network that everybody uses, and it's really a great thing.
Yeah.
So that's what I've
Mhm.
gotten from that.
Yeah, so I mean, I kind of echo that a little bit. The meeting of the people and all the new cool people that we met is definitely one. I think the other is kind of like you said, just having this channel forces us to get out and ride.
Yeah.
Which just because of life and other things and our wives and this that just stuff going on, like we might not necessarily get out as often as we do and do the trips that we do, which is pretty awesome. We've gotten to go to some pretty cool places and we got a lot more planned. So yeah, I think that's fun. And really just sharing the fun that we have. Cause I mean, that's what this all really started about, was kind of saying, we have such a blast when we go out. We're always, we're laughing. Oh, Roger, you figured it out. Thank you, buddy.
There he is.
Appreciate you. 2 wheels down. Appreciate you too.
Definitely.
Thank
2 wheels down. Thank you. Just, the fun that we have when we're out, just busting each other's balls and just riding, and
like you said.
and we've always, who said that?
No, like Black Top Devil.
Man, we already know each other so well. You can hang on. So yeah, definitely,
100%.
definitely.
And get to slam the door in their
I mean,
face.
honestly, that not to sound really cheesy, just because you're commenting, but that was one of the big highlights for me, was just having you and Heather stay with us for those few
Me
days
too.
and getting to
Yeah.
ride and just getting to meet and know
Absolutely.
you guys, and good people that are just like us and just down to earth, good old fashioned Americans.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's for me too. Like, just getting to do all these rides is a blast.
Fourth Stooge is in here.
Oh, there he is.
And guys, Fourth Stooge is John. You see John in a lot of our videos. He is on that awesome 115th anniversary, right? 115 anniversary, is that what that is? Or
Yes. 115.
Ultra, and
Ricky Keaton, thank you.
we love John, man. He's awesome, dude.
John's one of the crew. John's
is.
pretty much a silent member of the Baggers and Brews crew. He likes to come ride with us. He don't have to worry about doing any of the work. He just gets to tag along, be in the videos, and have a good time with us. Him and his lovely wife Jane. So we love those guys. They're family.
Yeah.
So thanks for being on, John. And he knows Blacktop. He got to spend time with him. Bodine, thank you, buddy.
You know what? You're hitting that on the money there, Larry. Yes, I do need to ride.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
It's
I am in so much need of wind therapy. Is like yesterday, I was able to take the Sporty out for a little bit just to make sure it ran good, and I was a kid in a candy store. So
I don't know.
could be the weather. Hey, if we're getting fuzzy or something like that, we're getting some crusty weather here in Jersey, some thunderstorms. So hopefully you guys can still see us.
yeah, let us know. It's
George, you look better.
Do I look better? Do I?
Wait, let us know if the picture's not looking right or something like that, or the sound's off.
Yeah, it could. It might be raining out. It was supposed to be some storms, but so yeah, that's that. So now,
Whoa.
what?
You gotta answer the question.
Oh,
Did
did
you?
I? Yeah,
Did
you
you?
did
Oh,
answer
you
it.
did answer the question.
You were writing down names.
Yeah, I was. I'll have another beer.
Yeah, for me, honestly, it's the two. I can't just do one. It's the meeting of the people is awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just it being forced to get out and ride and do new things because you have to create new content. You know, I love that. It's the right size bike for us. Anyway.
Are you talking about that purple monster you just showed? I don't know about that, man. I don't think I can reach the pedals, bro.
Yeah, fly and ride. Major storms, and just we're down here too.
I don't think I can reach the pedals on that.
Look a little blurry, but we can still see. Okay, cool. Hopefully it passes. So let me ask you this then: what do you least like about having to run a YouTube channel?
The time.
When I don't have an edit done and it's Sunday night. When it's Sunday night and Tuesday's video is not done, and we've had this conversation, and we've actually had this.
Yeah, this guy.
The blue one.
Come on, dude. Every time I ask you, bro, you got something going on. Him and Mark, man. Give me these guilt trips, but every time I ask, they're too busy to hang out.
So, and we've had this talk with other creators. We've had this talk amongst ourselves. Everybody says this phrase: when it's not fun, I'm not going to do it. Well, you know what? It's not always fun. It's more fun than it's not fun, and we have a damn good time. But it's work to do a YouTube channel, and especially when you've been going at it every week and now twice a week with some videos, twice a week in a live stream. It's a time commitment, and there's Marshall Sayer. My buddy Marshall watches all of our beer videos.
Oh, Marshall. And
I've worked with Marshall for probably for 20 years now. So he works up at St. Mike's.
Nice.
Thanks, Scott. I don't know if you've been on long enough to see that you're now entered in the drawing to win this mug, this Baggers and Brews Wild Bill's insulated mug. I don't know if you did it because of that or you're just being,
but you're
generous. But either way, you're in.
So, but that's what I least like when it's Sunday night and I've had stuff go on and I don't have that video done and now I've got to grind and push through it and get that video done.
Yeah.
It's
by you.
It's the time management, and we've had this discussion. It takes a lot to be able to hit up on everything that needs to be done with the channel, and I think that's probably my least.
Yeah. As your channel grows, and I've said this a million times, and until we catch up to Professional Monkey, I'll keep saying it. We're a tiny channel in the grand scheme of YouTube, but as you grow, you get monetized. You've spent a year or more putting out a regular video for people. People are taking the time to watch it. They're commenting. They're on these lives, giving us all the love back. You start to feel a real obligation to keep getting it done. And sometimes anybody that's doing this stuff knows you have weeks, man, where your real job it sucks, or you got family things going on.
Yep.
Everybody's got personal things and stuff going on in their real world, and sometimes it's really just hard to keep up and still put that. I mean, we've missed weeks. Things come up. Yep. So it just sometimes it can be a little. Wait, didn't he already do that?
He did.
Roger, bro, you already did that. You didn't have to give us another one, man. Did you just learn how to pay for things online?
He got it now. He's got it.
All right. 3 or 4 more of those, buddy. Keep it coming. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it sometimes it's definitely stressful. You're trying to stay consistent. You don't want to miss weeks because you're worried about the YouTube algorithm and blah blah blah. It gets a little stressful, and you got family and wives that tired of you doing it and taking time away from them. It's a lot of time away from the wives, they get to ride with us, but all this stuff when we're doing this or when I'm on other live streams, just because they're trying to be out there, networking and getting on the live streams and
trying to support other
creators because they're supporting you. He wanted a double chance. That's why he wanted to be the double number.
Oh boy. All right.
We could do that. But yeah, that's probably the least fun. But like George said, man, a lot of people say this, like you said, when it's not fun anymore, I'm not doing it. Well, you're probably going to quit pretty early on because
I think so.
As soon as it becomes, you get consistent in it becomes a lot of work.
This channel becomes a fourth member. It's like the fourth member of our crew because, well, it's the fifth member. We got John. But the channel is a member of our crew because it is its own living, breathing, thing that you take care of, and it's a lot of fun.
Did you see the Potty Princess comment?
Oh,
yeah,
what was it at?
Sure did.
I feel a real heavy dose of sarcasm.
Yeah, that's
She never gets tired of us doing this.
So I don't know how many of you guys are subscribed to Robin the Lady Biker, but Robin the Lady Biker, especially if you're a creator, she put out a great video this week, about losing focus of, what's important on YouTube. So also a great video that went out. So if you haven't had a chance to catch up to that, check it out.
You guys are typing away so quick on the side, it's hard to keep up. So just
109 people.
Bear with us. I'm going to try to backtrack a little bit. Mrs. Monkey's on tonight. Hello, Mrs. Monkey.
Buenas noches. ¿Cómo está? ¿Todo bien?
Here we go.
Listen, bro. We're in America.
Who hit
Speak English. Get out.
Who hit the SAP button?
Yo, they're actually like flirting and doing like
they're doing a thing.
Pickup thing in the side.
No, they're
chat.
not. I don't see nothing that says, "Hey, papi, how you doing?" or "Hey, mommy."
Well, she said
So
it
they're
in
not
English,
doing
bro.
anything. Nah, you know when it gets wild.
Listen,
when
as
that's
I read
coming
this,
out.
I hear Pitbull playing in the background.
Oh man!
Any plan to roll down to Florida, boys?
Yes, sir.
Actually, Bentley, there is.
There is.
We will be attending. For those of you who do not know yet,
Mm-hmm.
we will be attending Biketoberfest in October at Daytona.
Daytona.
It's going to be a damn good time.
Yes.
It's going to be four of us, and probably 99 RU grad is going to fly in.
Oh, that's
You're trying to apply some
Here
pressure.
comes
aren't
the
you?
peer pressure. That's right. That's right.
Probably.
That's right.
We will definitely be getting together with Pro Monkey, assuming nothing
Absolutely.
changes for him.
Geared Raven.
Geared Raven just told us again the other night that she was going to be definitely coming.
Yeah. Badgers have also reached out.
I believe.
Yeah,
Well,
they're right around the corner.
They live there too.
Can we talk about that? Can we talk about what's going to get dropped on Monday or no? No.
I don't see why not.
Okay. So this week's episode of Five Dirty Bikers.
Next week's
episode. Yeah, next week coming up, next Monday. Baggers and Brews. We recorded a podcast with those guys. They were awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And so be on the lookout. If you don't already listen to Five Dirty Bikers, keep a lookout for that coming up very, very soon.
Oh, you got some Green Knights coming down, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well,
I meant to tell you.
I can imagine who one of them is.
One of them has actually came over and reached out, and he would like to travel with us. So
who's this?
Oh, yeah.
Russell.
Oh, Russell.
Yes,
Russell the Love Muscle?
He actually would like to tag along with that.
Okay. Yes, Monkey. We know you invited us to come camp, and we're down. We are down. Definitely looking forward to that. Listen, we did a ton of riding at Sturgis, and we're kind of looking forward to doing this one as more of a
Thank you, Flying Ride.
partying and what are you rolling?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for joining for a little bit.
Partying, people watching.
Partying, people watching, hanging out, meeting hopefully a lot of YouTubers. I know. I think is she still in the side chat? I think Mandy the Machine said her and her husband were going.
Mm-hmm.
I expect to see others. There's a lot of YouTubers in Florida, so I expect to see people that we've seen online.
Yeah. So definitely pay attention to our Instagram because we will be posting where we're going to be that day. So if you want to stop by and say hello, heck, you might even see us walking up and down the street.
Yeah,
Make sure you say hello.
A lot of filming, a lot of hanging out, a lot of partaking in beverages, and just trying to hang out with people.
Add the cackleberry.
The cackleberry. I'm hoping to see some cabbage wrestling.
Cabbage wrestling. Huh?
Oh yeah,
I've never watched cabbage wrestling.
Well, you will. Potty Princess, the wife told me the other day that she can get that time off.
Oh,
there
It's
we
on.
go.
Oh, look at the party's growing.
Here we
Party's
go.
growing. Full hookups. Nice. So yeah. So to answer your question, we will be in Florida this October for Daytona. It's going to be a blast. Can't wait.
Yep.
Later, guys. I have to head to work. I'll watch the rest later. Thank you, Maurice. If you win, we will be sure to contact you and let you know that you won the drawing. Bell's Ride. Get your reservation for Daytona.
For regular Daytona, or is she going to Biketoberfest?
Clarify.
Oh, got to get my
Please.
reservations. Okay, yeah.
Because if you're going to that would be awesome
awesome.
because we missed you in Sturgis and we were all pretty annoyed with that timing. I screwed that timing up. That was my fault.
Well, we didn't know.
Yeah,
Listen,
that was still
That was
fun.
my fault. I
We didn't
arranged all
know.
that.
Great.
so maybe we need to do a video on like advice that we would give people going to Sturgis for the first time. Being we just went through it.
Maybe.
that would be.
Because I definitely messed that up.
That would.
What's
be
up,
good.
Stevie Foe?
There he is.
That was right. If you're going to Biketoberfest, that would be awesome. If you book that, please let us know. Love to meet up with you and hang out with you and your husband and have some beverages.
And definitely book now because it's filling up.
Is it?
It's
Check on that.
there's a lot of people
call it the
talking that
campgrounds?
it's been.
Well, she's camping.
Move on.
She's got the Madden Cruiser. So they
Mm.
need
The Madden Cruiser.
Yeah.
they need the extra
Yeah.
122 in the side chat. Yeah, that's awesome.
Holy cow! Thank you guys so much.
Oh, you typed that up there. Clever.
Yeah,
Look at
yeah.
you. So again, if you're new, if you just got not new, if you just got on since the last time I announced this, chance to win this Wild Bills insulated mug with Baggers and Brews logo etched in each side. This is like a one of a kind. An awesome friend of ours made these made for us through Wild Bill. If you would want to win this, $2 super chat gets you in the drawing. We've already got almost 20 people.
Yep.
And at 10 o'clock? 10 o'clock, we're going to
o'clock.
cut it off. And we're going to do a randomizer. And if you won, we'll let you know. And then we'll be sending it to you.
All right, Brent Warfield. Thank you.
Very cool. Hope to bump into you all at the Buffalo Chat. We're not going to be at the Buffalo Chat.
Unfortunately, yeah, we are not.
Maybe next year, not this year.
Maybe next year. We are not doing the world record poker run. I know you've seen us attached to that, and we've helped
Wait, hold on.
put some of it together.
Who's having technical issues? Are we having technical issues? Let us know if you're not hearing us or seeing us, please. But let us know if you are seeing us. It looks pretty good on our end.
Yeah, looks good on our end for sure. Anonymous Biker, what's up? 2 years went fast.
Sure did.
He might have been
Yeah.
talking to a professional monkey. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did go fast, man. But it really did, and it's been a whirlwind.
Man,
It really has.
It's been a good time. I mean,
it's been an amazing time.
It's been not what I expected it to be.
Yeah.
Let me say
So
that.
what did you expect it to be then?
I didn't know. I didn't think we'd meet people that were
Yeah.
cool. I mean, not like to say that like we'd only see people, but I mean we've met a lot of cool people, and there have been people that we've met. I mean Brian and Heather are the first people that really come to mind. We could just hang out with them like we've hung out with 20 years. Like we get on a live chat with these. It's like we've been friends for a long time, and just cool people.
So listen, to answer Toby's question, is this money going to a specific cause or the B&B equipment fund? This is just going to running the channel. We have not taken that massive undertaking of trying to figure out some sort of charity to support.
Yeah.
Maybe that's something we've discussed and maybe down the line, but at this point right now, like we don't have any kind of charities that we're involved in. I guess the way we try to give back is doing veteran
Poker
runs and other events for veterans. I mean, that's pretty near and dear to all three of our hearts, is veteran stuff. So, but no, just to be completely upfront, we're gonna pay for shipping, which is already paid for, obviously, and then it's just gonna go in running the Baggers and Brews bank account so that we can go to Daytona.
Well, we could get some equipment to give you guys some better content, and that's really where.
We've yet to get any free bike parts, so we have to buy our own bike parts for installs.
So,
Paul
Tabor, thank you.
Tabor, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Really saved myself for tomorrow night. I am really saved myself tomorrow. I got you. Wait, is the Monkeys doing it live tomorrow? Thought they did every other. I know there's a wild ride that goes till
that monkey
1:00 in the morning sometimes.
That monkey live stream. You need a cooler at the.
You need a cooler and the next day off for sure.
I'm telling you.
How do you know? Wait, I got to know how you know AB is handsome.
Because we don't know AB's handsome. I mean, he's handsome with that towel over his face, I guess. But we gotta bust his chops because Military Biker's not here for him to bust his chops.
So he better be popping on.
Somebody
got to keep him on.
Military Biker was I talked to him. He's working late tonight. So, update from the Badgers here. Sonny's on the side chat here. They ended the registration with 141 registered riders for the World Record Poker Run. That's amazing. And how many? What's the final count on veterans that are getting a free trip? What did that end up being? Curious to know. That's amazing. Like we've talked about before. Again, when I heard about that through George, because he was on that first call, not me, I thought you were super nuts, bro. Like just thinking about all the things that go into a world record ride, and then trying to recruit a lot of people to do it for 3,000 plus miles. I didn't think there was any way that was happening. So congrats to you and Angie and just all the crew that you got together to work on that. That's an amazing undertaking. So kudos to you.
Yep. Blacktop Motorcycle Showcase. Awesome cruise. A couple things. Eric Murr is new to the channel. Hey, from Northeast Kansas. Welcome, buddy. Grab a beer. We do this almost every Thursday.
Almost.
At least 3 Thursdays a month.
Now, I will say we've had the last 6+ weeks booked with great guests and have had a blast doing it. We are did you get that one?
Yep.
Thank you, Toby. We don't have anything else booked for June after today, and we're kind of taking some time to figure out what we would want to do. We did this 2-year anniversary live stream tonight because next Thursday night is the night before I'm leaving for Van.
Van 21
Friday morning, so I didn't want to be up late that Thursday. That's why we're technically next week is its 2-year mark from when we posted our first video.
Yep.
So we have nothing for next week, and we haven't booked anything for any other dates in June just because it's going to be a busy month with different riding events and bike nights and things like that we want to get out to make videos. So, I mean, if we're committed to, a live stream and something good comes up that we could have made a good, video out of, it kind of becomes a conflict. So we're going to kind of maybe cut back to like 2 a month for the riding season, through the summer. I'm thinking we haven't fully discussed this yet, but it's not going to be every week for the next couple probably months. We're probably going to cut back a little bit. Jane.
No.
Well, Jane.
No.
That makes no sense.
What are you doing?
Killing me, Smalls. So just so you know for the live streams, but we've been banging pretty hard with every week for over the last month and a half. It's close to 2 months. So Trey Miller.
Real quick, Chandler Bland, what's the best advice for a new rider? I saw this question come up, but I always like to answer it. Go take a safety course.
Number 1 step.
Go take a safety course.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Don't roll your eyes at the fact that it's going to be $450. You're going to learn something there. It's going to save your life. So go take a safety course.
Who does she love? She love us?
She does love us.
Well, we love you too.
We love you too, Jane.
And we have this great giveaway thanks to Jane, who's now trying to buy one. Doesn't make any sense, but all right. We would have just gave you one back.
And Trey Miller, it is $2 per person, not per entry. So $2 will get your name in there. Not really a multiple unless they change the rules on.
No, we're just
get your name in.
I can never keep up with that.
Yeah, we're already got. I gotta be honest with you guys. I thought you guys might balk at this and tell us to go fly a kite. So the fact that we already have 25 entries is freaking amazing. You guys are awesome, and it just kind of speaks to the community itself, the biker community, and maybe even I don't know if there's just people in here that are beer people. But who said go Navy?
Hold on.
Go Navy.
Dave's here, man.
Oh, go Army.
Hold up.
What were you looking for?
Hold up.
What are you trying to read?
If Austin has a Sporty, how come he isn't doing some of the rides? Well, honestly, the Sporty.
That's a great question. Who said that? I don't even see that.
And now you don't see it. Now you see it, huh? The Sporty is not mine. It's actually my lady's, and it's set up for her.
There
so
it is.
It's not very comfortable for me. So that's why I don't go.
That was really loud and borderline obnoxious. It's only cool when I do it.
Yeah, okay.
Listen, Austin went on one ride with me on that thing and whined like a little girl the whole time. So I don't really want to hear that all day. So it's
my Jules definitely did not like it.
Jane knows that John is just going to make Austin buy Dunkin' tomorrow.
You know the
That's
deal, right?
right.
You come in late, you have to buy Dunkin'.
$50 for a dance. Oh, snap.
I don't know
Listen, a couple more beers, I'll dance for free.
I don't know what's going on with that at that monkey house,
I
man.
don't know.
Oh,
I tell you.
I don't know. Is that the new cat? Listen, this is just a. This is nothing we're selling. I found a website called pullpatch.com. So this is just a patch that I had custom made from this company, and you can get. They have a whole ton of other patches, so you can kind of just have one hat that says a million different things if you want. Yes, Toby, go Army, beat Navy. So I just got this week, and I had custom lines, baggers and brews. So it's nothing we're selling. It's just a company. You can have anything you want made. Then I got 20 extras.
God bless Roger. God bless him.
So yeah. So this is not something on our Teespring, site or whatever.
So on our Teespring site, though, if you are going to VAM and you want a VAM T-shirt, we put together some Wham Bam Thank You VAM T-shirts.
We did, and you can get them, but at this point, I don't think there's any way you're going to get them delivered on time.
They will probably not make it for VAM,
but if you wanted it to have, you could definitely get that. I know. Mandy the Machine got hers, so hopefully she's happy with the quality. There's some craziness going on in the side chat, guys. It's hard to focus on talking.
I can't.
Actually, she is shorter than me, but the way it's set up, it's a no-go. Mid controls is a no.
What's the next question here?
The next question is, what has having this channel taught you about yourself? Going deep now.
Jesus, man.
What have you learned about yourself from having this channel? Mandy the Machine loves the shirt. That's awesome. I'm glad it's good.
What has it taught? It's taught me I can still learn new things. I didn't know anything about video editing when we start this. I mean, that's true. That's not like an in-depth philosophical thing, but it's we didn't really. I mean, outside of Facebook, like anything social media was like, I didn't get the point of Instagram. Mm-hmm. So it's taught me that I am very capable of, still picking something up and running with it. I mean, that's, and it's taught me that I can ride across country.
True.
That is a very good lesson. I never went cross country until this.
Yeah.
And it's been a great thing. For me, what's it taught me? Mm-hmm. That how much time I don't have for anything. I didn't think it was going to be that much time that this stuff takes, and it takes a lot of time.
Yeah, no.
So I kind of touched on this.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, squeak back here. Let me get in.
Stop touching me, Schwan.
So I think two things. I talked about the public speaking aspect, and it kind of taught me that I could get over that and phobia.
You're loving the camera. I mean, look.
Not just that, but I'm a lot more. You can ask Carolyn. I'm a lot more talkative to people in public than I ever was. I've always been like, "Don't talk to me, leave me alone." That's why I have this. I thought this would scare people away. What I've learned over the years is it doesn't. It draws people in, which is really weird. So
I've known you now for 12 years, and every time we went out, somebody always came up to you, and you're like,
always.
"Why the hell do they want to talk to me?"
Always.
Oh yeah.
For 12 years.
So it's giving me that encouragement that I can get past my fear of public speaking, which is good. And then it's also kind of taught me that I something I didn't think I had at all in me was that I could, just be a little bit creative if I really want to, just kind of dig into that creative vibe and think of new things to do for the, because the channel, you're always trying to come up with new ways to do things and different stuff, just having to kind of map out some of these videos. It's kind of tapped into a little bit of creativity that I didn't know I had. I'm still not doing arts and crafts or anything, but
It's thanks, Matt. Thanks for stopping in.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks, buddy. Good to hear from you, man. Hope you're doing well. Definitely miss riding with you.
So and it's a creative outlet, which, like you said, it's everybody looks at me and they're like, "So how come you're not in a band now that you've moved to South Jersey? You've been down there like 3 years." And I'm like, I do YouTube now. Like I could not imagine putting effort into a band and then doing YouTube. Like there's just not enough.
Yeah.
not enough time. Thank you, Josh. Love from Colorado.
Big Josh.
Well,
Colorado, huh? That's a state I've never been to.
I tell you what, I hope you like craft beer because Colorado has quite the culture of craft beer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. And they smoke a lot of weed too. Stevie Foe just popped in there with an entry.
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, there it is.
What's legendary in their area? Chandler Bland? What's absolutely legendary?
In our area?
No, he said something's absolutely legendary in our area. I'm not sure what he's talking about.
Monk's Place, just about right there.
Chandler Bland. Any one of y'all ever heard of Monk's Place, Virginia Beach? No, I've never been to Virginia Beach. I'd like to get to Virginia Beach. It's just, too close not to, but does Virginia Beach have a bike week?
I feel like they do.
I haven't seen or heard anything.
Huh.
I'll tell you, Stevie Foe gets the mug. He can drink his beer out of a Baggers and Brews mug while wearing a De Beard hat.
So I got to know, and you got to be honest, Stevie, has that hat even left your house yet? Have you gone in public wearing that yet? I'm just curious. What's up from Maine? All right. Where you at in Maine?
Maine, home of my favorite brewery, Allagash.
Oh, yeah. Anonymous. F the military.
That's
horrible. You gotta be nice.
That's not nice.
So where are you at in Maine? I'm just curious. My father's from Maine, way up in Caribou. Been up there a few times over the years. Not as much as I'd like, actually. But my kids are actually going with my parents this month for a week up to Maine for a little vacation.
Oh, nice.
So they'll be up there, get some lobster.
I have a recipe.
Amy won't let him wear it. So I have to keep it nice for her to take on the. Yes, I need a lot of Instagram posts and videos with that hat. That's what we need to see. What's up, Full Throttle Hog?
Yeah,
there it is.
Going to Allagash this weekend, Osborne. I'm jealous, bro. Make sure
what is?
Mrs. Monkey is about to get crazy.
Have
professional monkey poppy.
So I might have a surprise that even these guys don't know about coming up here in a little bit. But I believe it or not, I am gonna have to take one of those breaks.
What?
I don't know. It's hitting me a little hard today.
It's hitting
Whoa.
you.
Pre-gamed.
You did pre-game.
I had a lot of purple juice too. Some purple drank.
Is that what that is?
Purple drank minus the alcohol and the cough syrup. Yeah.
No.
Reno Spring Fling is this weekend for the West Coasters.
Reno Spring Fling.
That's probably a good time. Toby said your dad's from Caribou. His wife is from Caribou.
Toby's wife is from Caribou.
Yeah?
Holy crap, man.
Well,
that's half the town.
That is half the town right there.
Shoot. Yeah, my dad had bought while he was still in the Army, they bought 10 acres, I think, in New Sweden. No, Stockholm. Stockholm? In Stockholm, Maine. I think it's Stockholm, Maine. It's near Caribou. You might know better than me. And they had planned to actually live there. Like, if they had followed it out, I never would have met my wife because we'd probably left there right after he got out, which was my first year of high school. So I might have been going to high school in Maine and never met my wife, and everything would be different. But I think he realized after he got out of the military that he did not want to live in the cold.
Mm-hmm.
So ended up selling that land and staying in Jersey, which I don't know if that was a better option. But no one from Maine would drink beer from a wine glass. But this is not a wine glass, buddy.
That's a tulip glass.
You're going to have to educate yourself. This, you would not drink Coors, Miller Lite, Bud Light, or any of those other weird things that you drink out of this. But this is an appropriate glass for good quality craft beer, buddy. All right. And if you keep yapping, we'll just scratch you off that list, and you can't get your $20 back. So,
oh, Raj. El Buffalo's in the house. What's up, El Buffalo? James Meehan says my man is chipped up. Not yet.
Jimmy Meehan.
Not yet, Jimmy.
All right. I told him earlier. I was like, you need to get in here and get on my side chat. No, we're not chipped up yet, but he's on my third beer of the night.
Something like that.
Jimmy Meehan, what's happening, brother?
Right on.
So we're just sitting out here. That's a classy glass for the beer. Thank you. We're just sitting out here reminiscing about our 2 years on YouTube. which I was talking to, I'm in a text message thread with Jimmy and another guy we used to work with that we talk mostly sports, but I mentioned the live stream tonight and that what we were doing, and they were like, "Man, it's been 2 years already." Because I remember telling them about it, and they're like, "Really? You're gonna do some YouTube, huh?" Interesting.
What's up, Dan?
He probably even said
New
it with that
Hampshire?
face he does too.
I'm sure he made a face and probably made a couple fart noises and a nut knocker too. Mike Bodine, thank you,
Mike
buddy.
Bodine,
Not for the
thank
mug, but you're in the mug anyway. You're in the running for the mug. Are you all going to Gettysburg? If you are, where are you all staying? I'm thinking about going and looking for a good place to camp. So, great question.
We did not marry campers.
What?
Well, I wouldn't say that.
No, my wife is not camping.
Bro, you're talking about buying an RV.
Well, that's not camping to her, so don't tell her that.
Oh, my
That's
Oh, what the heck? Okay, so we are planning to go to Gettysburg. As of yet, we have not decided if we're going to do a stayover, if we're going to stay a night at a hotel, or if we're just going to do a day trip. Personally, I'd like to stay out there and not have to worry about rushing back.
Yeah, it's about 3 hours.
But we have not finalized any plans for that yet, but we do plan to be there for the rally, at least for one day. Won't be camping. If we stay, it's going to be a hotel. So, yeah, hopefully that answers your question. But if we do, if you are going, hopefully we can meet up with you, have a beer.
Heck yeah. And make sure you're following us on Instagram because I feel like a lot of that stuff of what we're doing and where we're going is on Instagram.
It is.
So.
Yes, Jimmy, I need a selfie of you in your new B&B tank top.
We can put that on the gram.
We'll put that on the gram as a happy fan.
Will you be going to Laconia?
We probably got this medium too.
Not this year, Laconia. I don't think.
Mm-mm. So Laconia is actually starting next week.
Yeah.
The same time I'll be heading down to VAM. So no, not this year. I really want to get back to VAM. Austin and I went a few years back. I'm sorry, Laconia.
2019.
Was it 2019?
Yeah. Or no, 18.
It might have been
18.
18 or 19. I can't remember.
Paul Tabor's from Deptford,
19.
New Jersey.
So it's 19.
18.
So
what's up, Paul?
Anyway, we've been. It was a great time. We actually we went with a friend of ours who was up from that area. So we had just an awesome trip because he was able to show us all the awesome roads through Maine and New Hampshire that we probably never would have found if it was just the two of us. But we'll get back. I mean, we got to get back. We haven't been since we started the channel, so we're definitely going to have to get that on video and get that on the channel. But it's just a matter of there's so many great rallies every season, and with real jobs, we don't have that much vacation time.
So this is something Professional Monkey does at his live sometimes. Somebody asks a question, and he asks the side chat to weigh in on it. So Trey Miller says he needs a haircut. Mullet or nah? Let's hear it for Trey.
Oh,
wow.
Should Trey keep the mullet?
You guys talk about mullets. I'm going to go handle some business. So, an RV is glamping.
Glamping.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
That's it, man. Kyle and I want to ride Route 1 someday starting at Fort Kent.
Talk about glamping.
So, glamping.
Hey, Belle, the grandbaby's doing great. Little cutie. Little Lena Bean. Thank you for asking.
So, Professional Monkey.
Uh-huh.
Mullet, the Kentucky waterfall. I have never heard it called a Kentucky waterfall.
Never heard that.
Jeannie, no surprised, no mullet. John says resist the mullet. Resist the bullet, but I'm sure he meant mullet. Man.
No mullet. Oh, man. Mullet the El Camino. Oof.
I feel like Toby has rocked the Kentucky waterfall at some point. He looks like he could have had the mullet going on. Stacy, no mullets, no man buns. I love how we're split here, man. It's just not,
Wow.
Man, I don't know.
Thank you, Monkey. Appreciate you.
I'm telling you. I mean, I think, I don't know, business in the front, party in the back.
I like it. I think he should mullet over it first. Always coming up with the good ones. Choice. Very nice.
rock it. Everyone their own. Damn straight, Brent. Damn straight.
Hey, it's all what you want to do.
Do you?
Don't worry about what others think.
So I got to tell you, man, over 100 people in here, completely humbled tonight. It's awesome to see this kind of turnout for us. So we love you guys, and it's a great community. And if you're not a creator and you're hanging out in this side chat right now, there are some awesome channels hanging out. Bells Rides Moto, Professional Monkey, Blacktop Devils in here somewhere.
Whoa.
Yep. Ooh, I got the.
All kinds of.
Whoa!
What I miss?
Jackie.
Listen.
What?
This is
Right there.
Oh.
Where's it at? I'm putting it up.
What are you putting up?
Do it.
I missed it.
We miss Jackie. Don't we?
Absolutely do.
One of our favorites. Got to meet her in person. It was a highlight of the trip.
Definitely a highlight of Bring It Home was
Awesome.
hanging out with the motorcycle mama. So great to see you in here, Jackie. Thanks for coming out. We miss you.
Absolutely do.
We miss you. I miss turning on my YouTube and hearing "What's up, bitches."
Priceless.
For real.
I'm telling you, man, that is awesome.
Hope you're doing well. We do miss you.
Yeah, honestly.
One of the OGs for the female riders.
For us, one of the
Yeah,
OG moto
man.
vloggers. I mean, yeah,
Mhm.
definitely for us. I mean, I'm sure
Yep.
there's lots of female moto vloggers out there been doing it for a long time, but for us,
So I heard somebody
Yes.
made it funny while I was gone.
who made it funny? Piney Princess. made
Tiny
it funny.
Princess. That was great.
Yeah.
She was
proud of herself up
She
there?
was pretty proud of herself.
That was great.
She was. She's cute when she's proud of herself.
She mulleted over that joke for a hot minute.
She
didn't
That
she?
was good. That was real good.
Who was sporting a mullet from the 80s?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm telling you. So, very cool. So, what other questions? You got more questions?
Listen, I didn't get to write as many as I want, so we're gonna have to fabricate some here. But did I ask?
Make something up.
Did I ask what? I don't remember if I asked this already. If I did, maybe I'm drunk already. I don't know. Tell me. What your number one fondest memory of this last 2 years has been?
No.
No, that one wasn't asked.
Surprise. Surprise.
What?
What is happening, my man?
up?
That-
What are you doing? Now
Listen.
I got a surprise for you guys.
Oh,
Get out of here.
Don't get all excited now.
Oh,
listen,
snap.
It doesn't take much. You're gonna want to adjust that.
Adjust
I don't
it.
think you're gonna want to leave it in that
hang,
view.
hang on for a second. How
Probably
can I?
that one.
Hold up. We
There
can't
we
hear
go.
you.
Here's that one. Yeah, there you go. Oh, look at
Oh!
you! Cheers.
It
That's
came
awesome.
today. I was like,
came today.
I got the
That's
delivery
awesome.
notice. I'm like, I gotta go to the mailbox right now, and I ran outside because I'm like, it's here.
That is awesome. Listen,
Yeah.
you beat me to it. I got one. I got one of yours on the way. I just did it yesterday.
Sure, yeah, you do. Sure, you do.
Listen,
Yeah.
Wow.
so I had to roll it over because it only had the logo on one side. I didn't know if I. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I didn't
Welcome.
even notice that. Like, that's so funny because I opened this one and I was like, mine's only on one side. What the hell is that? Like,
I put more effort in than you did, pal.
you did. But the thing is, I almost went to Teespring and fixed mine while we were doing this. Like, I think I can add that. I guess I don't know.
Nice.
So thanks for popping on. For those of you guys that don't know, which I doubt that's anybody, since this guy's like the hottest thing on YouTube.
The hottest thing on
Monkey
YouTube.
is
I don't know
doing
if I'd
this
say
here.
that. Like,
Listen,
listen,
I've seen
sailor.
some people blow up over the last 2 years, but not like that, man. It's super impressive.
You've earned it. You're working for it.
Definitely.
And that's what I have a great appreciation for.
Thank
For
you. I
sure.
appreciate it.
Absolutely. So what are you doing, man? What are you drinking? I know you said it in the side chat, but what do you got going on there in your glass?
Well, I
Bag-
was drinking. I'm almost out of it now, and I'm gonna have to switch to cheerleader beer after this. But it's a Goose Island Bourbon County Stout.
Oh, wow.
So it's I ordered it in honor of tonight because I'm a bourbon nut. You guys are beer nuts, so I figured let's combine these two and see if it'll end up on the floor.
Yes.
So it is 15%.
Whoa!
And I just finished this. I'm going to finish my second 20 ounce here in a second. So I was just like, why am I drunk? When did that happen? And it's that evidently.
Yeah, that'll sneak up on you.
Yeah, be
Yeah,
careful, Happy. That's no Fireball.
I'm home. Well, Fireball's, what is that? 20%? I don't know.
No idea.
I had no idea, man.
No.
Stuff's like antifreeze.
Yeah.
We
I
only,
don't
I don't know how
Fireball, I don't have it that often. So
You know,
just
I don't
to
know
answer
where
Toby's
that's-
question real quick, Toby asked about T-shirts. I personally, this is the premium. I feel like it's got the nicest, softest
This is a premium.
feel to it. There's a lot of them on there.
Yeah.
I think the comfort. I think my wife got one in comfort. It doesn't feel nearly as nice as this one, so I'd go with the premium if it was me. But you do you, boo.
You know, I was just thinking, I'm wearing one of mine, and I don't know what it is. I think it's the cheap one.
The cheap one.
I think
I
it's
don't
the
even know
cheap.
what the cheap one is because you make your own prices.
Well, no, I mean like even the cheap one that's sold. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, I'm at the point in this nowadays where I can't stand those like hard, scratchy.
No, I don't want a soft T-shirt.
I want a soft T-shirt. So, but
Well-
yeah. Anywho,
Well, not Willie. Thank you guys. It's been quite a ride for these 2 years. Yep.
yeah. So what's going on with you, man? What are you up to?
well, my chopper showed up today, and I am equally excited as I am terrified.
Yeah.
Because even when you're like, oh, it only needs this, you know, like this whole list, and you start doing the math, you're like, son of a bitch, what was going to be cheap is not going to be cheap.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, yeah. So I mean, I got the bike on the cheap. Hillbilly Hangout Cigar Club, who's here earlier, that is my buddy Captain that I bought the bike from.
Oh.
Okay.
He was here earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's owned that bike for 30 years.
Wow.
It was a Sportster. It was his wife's bike, and then she laid it down. And you know, an 883 Sportster does not. You don't want to put a bunch of money into it to fix it. So he chopped it out and built that chopper. It's been a chopper for 20 years.
Okay.
And he just quit. He rode it for 8 years. That was his everyday rider. We're talking Tampa, Daytona, Key West on that rigid chopper, and got a Road Glide, and it hasn't been licensed in 5 years. So.
Really?
Anyway, that's a whole deal.
You ain't
That's gonna be a lot of work, though. No.
I'm just gonna Flintstone it. I'm just gonna get on and push it around for a little while, and
Pedals.
and go vroom 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 vroom, and pretend. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to begin with that.
Fixing a bike?
Yeah.
Listen, I got one sitting in my shed. I got no idea.
What is it? What is it?
It's a 1982 Suzuki 850. GS.
Does it have any sort of sentimental value?
None at all.
Yeah, just burn it. Fuck that. I mean, sorry. I asked at least. I waited for you to say like, "Oh, it was my great-great-grandfather's. He gave it to me on his deathbed in exchange for but an
Listen.
82 Suzuki is basically a paperweight. I just push that on. Like,
I was thinking the exact same thing the day I helped him take it off of a trailer and put it into that shed. Was that 2 years ago?
It's still
sitting in the same exact spot.
just weighing the shed down. The shed's not going to blow away now. That's all it is. It just,
I bought that thing for $200. My wife was like, "You will never fix it. It will never run." And I was like, "You are crazy. This is what I am doing."
You
don't
may
know
have gotten
anything
ripped off.
Fight.
Yeah, he had a lot of plans for that thing. He told me about that one day. I haven't heard about it since.
You know what though? There's a cool factor just having more bikes.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
think
Like just
that's
like
why
I got
you did
more.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly why I did it.
9mm James, thank you.
Appreciate you.
That is
You are in the drawing. So again, for anybody new that's popped in the last couple minutes, we are giving away this Baggers and Brews, kind of, sort of. You got to pay for shipping.
That's how it started because we thought we'd get like 3 people.
Yeah.
It's a drawing.
It's a drawing. It's a Wild Bill's, and if you've been to any rallies, you've seen the Wild Bill stand selling the sodas and stuff out of these mugs. It's insulated, and it's actually these have Baggers and Brews logo etched on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
A dear friend of ours had these made through Wild Bill's, so we're giving this away. $2 super chat or super sticker to enter, and then at 10 o'clock we're cutting it off. So that's 51 minutes from now. We're cutting it off, and we're going to do a randomizer and figure out who won.
Yep.
and then we'll mail it to you.
Those are so cool, by the way. Like,
They're very cool. And the fact that it's got, that she went out and got with Wild Bills and had this etched in here from them is really,
it's wild.
Kind of sentimental to us because they're dear friends of ours.
So
Stacey doesn't want to talk about that bike.
Well, I'll tell you what, Animal Evans. I don't know where you're at, but you probably know we're in Jersey, so we'll split the difference. You give me 150, and you come get that baby.
Your math's not really good.
What?
Splitting 200 is.
Well, he said 100, 200, and then he said 150. Oh, 100. That's the difference.
Okay.
I'm loving the conversation.
He did give you $2.
That's not good math. That's not how that works.
Now you know he had this bike.
Well,
The math is so bad.
That's not no.
now you know, Monkey. One can't add, one can't read. I mean, we're like, thank God we got Austin to speak English for us.
No habla. What a mess.
Dale 5 pesos, está bien.
Yeah.
What? No. I hear enough of that all day in South Florida. No more of it.
Too much.
Or my mother-in-law calls my wife. It's like this in my ear. Like, the funny thing is I'll turn to my wife and go, you guys trading recipes? And she'll speak really fast. Okay, he understands we have to talk faster so he doesn't know what we're talking about right now because I understand what my mother-in-law and wife are saying. So.
Thank you, Arcturus.
So what do you got some stuff going on for the organization this weekend, huh?
Yeah, we've got some stuff, an annual event on Saturday and then our normal monthly event on Sunday, which one of the things I said, if it's your first time going to a meeting, if you have a position, one of the things I said was, see those people up at the table, leave them alone during the meeting because they're like 35 people in all directions coming at them saying, what about this, and this? Don't go up and go, hi, I'm Bob. Because I'm like, they're buried right now. So that's Sunday's meeting day, Saturday's other stuff we have to do. That's an annual event. And I'll be, and the weather's forecast is bad this weekend, as it always is this time of year. So
really?
I'll be swimming the whole way there and back, I'm sure.
So tell us about that ride the other day for those that didn't see your video, man. How was that ride the other day in the weather?
I'm stupid. That's how that ride went. Every instinct in my body said, oh, look, the sky is black. You should wait it out. I was like, no, it'll be fine. And then I hit the road and got to that point of no return, the sugar trails going across the state, and had about a 35-mile stretch in, don't know where it came from, but a full-on freaking squall. Like it was probably 40, 50-mile-an-hour winds and driving rains and sheets. And, my glasses like this before I pulled off, when the water is like making little waves inside the lenses, like that's how bad it was. So
wow,
it sucked, but
that does suck.
But
Yeah. Thank you, Matt Smith. Appreciate you.
We've had some interesting rain experiences in our 2 years
of
the channel, huh?
We
Absolutely.
we have hit some rain. We have hit some rain. We hit rain going to bring it home.
Yeah.
In the hills of Arkansas on these highways that were like windy and curving, and
the pit trail.
We were riding in a
No, that was the
All
other
the
way.
way down.
yeah
All the way down.
we were riding in a standard group formation and
Following a maniac.
following a nut, but we were in a standard group formation and I could see John who was in front of me. I could not see Austin in front of him,
And I could barely see Bird in front of me.
so and that's how bad it was. And I was like, wow, this is terrible, but I had a GoPro rolling, so I'm like, this will make for some awesome footage. It does not translate.
yeah, it doesn't.
It doesn't translate. But
Yeah.
I got to tell you, when you put that Instagram, Bert was like, hey, look at Monkey. That's exactly how that conversation went. Look at Monkey. And I was like, is it snowing? Where is he at?
It did look.
I
because
swear there was some hail in
in
there.
It looked like snow.
There was a little bit of hail in there. I swear to God, there's some.
It looked like
I'm
it.
I'm telling
it
you.
was bouncing off. Like that doesn't make sense, But I only did that because I happened to have my phone on the holder right there, and I was able to hit record. I wouldn't screw with my phone normally, much less in a storm. But I was like, this shit's too funny, and I got it recording, and yeah, it was. And then everyone's like, wow, that looks bad. I'm like, the video doesn't do it justice. It was much worse.
Yeah, and that's that's the thing. No motovlogger would reach for a camera to get good footage. I mean, we all know that would happen.
No, my wife would kill me. She would kill. If she didn't know where my phone is and how easy it would to just be like hit record, like she'd be like, "What are you doing?" But anyway, she was here earlier. She must have bailed.
She did.
She did. She said she had stuff to do,
which we thought was you, but you're still here.
Yeah.
She's away tonight. I'm
in there. I thought it was a good deal for you.
She was smart. She left our daughter with me. So I'm like, I can't get in any trouble. My little one's a snitch. She would tell. So
She called the other puppy.
El Buffalo, thank you, man. Thank you for the super chat. You are in the drawing, and we appreciate it. I love the little buffalo or the little bison.
That's awesome.
There you go. That's pretty cool.
Mike Gauthier is in the house.
Mike, what's up, brother?
First long ride my pops and I rode through a tornado.
yes.
Sink or swim, man.
Sink or swim.
Through the tornado?
Yeah, you're crazy. Moving on.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Yeah.
Everybody talks about the Pig Trail of Arkansas and what how beautiful it is to ride, and it was a great road. We rode it in a downpour.
Yep.
I mean, there was water flowing over, some of the road. You know how that road gets as you're going down into Eureka Springs, and it was just water was cascading over the road. It was raining so hard.
And there's no shoulder.
There's no.
Zero.
Like
Zero.
you're committed.
You're in it.
Yeah.
You're in it. So yeah, we hit some rain, and coming back from Sturgis, we hit some rain. About 150 miles or so.
Yeah, 3 solid hours. That's a long story we don't want to talk about.
I think all of our rain gear. Well, John had new rain gear. My rain gear was shot.
My rain was
Your rain gear was shot.
Here I am nursing these shoes I bought from Harley because they're supposed to be waterproof, and my feet are soaked. Come to find out when we get to a stop finally, I take that crap off. If you look from the inside of my rain gear, it's see-through. All the lining on the inside is just worn away.
He was wearing rain lingerie. TJ.
Oh my God.
But that's a story for another time.
Yeah. So tell me, you are closing in on like 19K, man. Did you ever think when you started this up back, I don't know what you said, January or whatever, did you ever imagine, hitting that many subs, let alone that fast?
I never thought it'd hit 100. I was just
we were feeling,
What, 100,000?
No, 100 subs. Like I was just screwing around, and then was like, oh, there's some pretty cool people on there, and started talking to them, and did the Sturgis videos, and then just did some other silly crap that I would think of to talk about, and it just, I do a lot of videos because I'll think of something, or someone will say, go do a video on it. And I work from home. I work from this desk. I go out in the garage. I shoot the video. I come in. I stitch it together. It's like 1 hour from the time I think of it to the time it's uploaded. And that's it. Now, that's not always going to stay that way because business trips are going to take me to some weird places. And that's going to be like, I'll disappear for 2 weeks probably here in a couple months because of work stuff. But the funny thing is, in the curse, because I have pretty thin skin, believe it or not, is that people get downright effing mean at a certain point where you're like, Jesus, man. Like, all I said was like, damn, like they get real personal real fast,
Yeah.
And anyway, but
especially when they're behind a keyboard, because and I'm not the first person to say it, lots of other people say the same thing. If those people see you at a rally or they see you out in public, and sure enough, you're getting to the point where you have enough followers, people are going to recognize you. They will never come up and say any of that to your face.
Nope.
No, and to that, in addition, I'm always waiting for during our live streams, because our live streams, our record is like 600 that will hit when we're just like BSing and having drinks and stuff. I'm always prepared for someone to come on and say something really mean during a live stream, and it has never happened. They don't even have the guts to do it on a keyboard live.
Really?
Yeah.
We had that happen.
We had it happen, and it had never happened to us.
Clown.
And I was trying to figure out like how to boot the guy, because I'd never booted anybody. I'd never had to get the ban hammer on YouTube, and I thought I threw him out, and he came back, and then I threw him out again, and then finally I think I banned him from the channel. But I mean, you guys might be to the point, that many people on a live stream. Like, you don't have a moderator, do you? you guys just moderate everything yourselves, right?
Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, it's me and the missus that just kind of like we typically just have drinks and talk to each other, and then we look as much as we can. And everyone's really cool about it. They understand because they see the like woo woo, the way it flows by. So we just do what we can, but it's fun. Yeah, but yeah, Toby, like Toby just said, effing keyboard warriors. When it's an anonymous just comment, I think they pucker. I think they pucker when I respond because I used to respond and go like, I read this shit, right? Like,
yeah.
But I don't know.
You get geniuses in the video comments too.
Oh, we get a lot of stupid comments in the videos.
We had a guy a couple of weeks ago that was trying to say that in the Harley hammock review video that the seat I was actually reviewing was a cheap knockoff from China, not Harley's seat. Couldn't figure it out for the life of me.
There are some nutbags out there, man.
I'm like,
it's crazy stuff.
I can't fix what you got going on, bro.
This one, me and the missus went for a ride around Lake Okeechobee one day. We stopped on the dike, the whatever the hell you want to call it, and we just stopped and BS. Whoa, no, I didn't go there. Stop. You got excited. I'm just saying the literal edge of the lake. All right, the overflow, whatever. Right?
Literal edge.
I know where you went. We didn't stop at like a bar like that. Anyway, so we're hanging out, and we did a live stream, and someone's like, "Do you ever ride those bikes?" I'm like, "Well, how do you think I got here? Like, what do you think?" So this dude thought I trailered the bikes out to a park and like unloaded them and did a video and then load them. I'm like, "You're just, dude, check my odometer."
Odometer.
Yeah.
Like, they're just nuts, whatever.
You know what? And you probably ride more in a week out at Sturgis than that person's, ridden for the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
It's
everybody gets so caught up in the riding and not trailering to rallies, but
it is a thing, man. Like, it's there's a lot of dudes I know that are like, I ride to the rally. I'm like, you live 300 miles away.
Yeah.
And then you get there and you never go anywhere. Like you ride 300 miles to the campground and you just stay there,
Yeah. I don't get the argument. I mean, I don't know why people care so much.
Just do you, man.
Here's our buddy Stevie, the military biker. 2 bloody years of listening to you 3 waffle shit joking guys.
Where's that coming at?
I didn't even know waffle shit was a word until I met a British Canadian who wasn't sure what country he was from.
You just make it up.
That's too funny.
So you've been, you've been hitting this YouTube thing a little bit now. What advice would you give somebody in the side chat who is, starting off right now?
Don't look at anyone else and for like influence.
I love it.
Just be you.
Mm-hmm.
And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, that's okay. You know what I mean? Like it's okay to not be huge because there was a period where I was comparing myself to other channels. Like, well, I did a video and I thought it was good and only X number of people watched it. And this other dude would do a video and 40,000 people will watch it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's wrong with me? And it was actually the missus who was like, that guy's an asshole. Why are you worried about that guy? Just don't worry about it. And it's just, some of it's time. And honestly, I think sometimes the algorithm's weird.
Yeah.
Because there are videos that will take off, and I have no idea why.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
videos that don't take off that you were like, I thought that video would do better.
Yeah.
The one where I did a wheelie on the back of my dad's trike, it's still to this day, it's just okay. And I'm like, that's the best one we ever did. Like, I'm a fat guy in the back of a trike dragging the mufflers going down the road. And I'm like, that stuff's hilarious. And it never took off at all.
Did you get that one?
Yeah, I got that one.
Animal Evans, buddy, thanks. You are entered in the drawing. We appreciate you. Didn't want to miss that.
So
I'm getting nasty text messages.
How are you?
Yeah. Anyway, go on. What were we talking about?
So what were we talking about? Yeah, I mean, it's it's a thing. Bike and Bird said something that I took away that Justin took away from Justin early on, and somebody asked him, "Do you watch a lot of moto vlogging? Do you watch a lot of moto vlog channels?" And his answer was no, because I don't want to be influenced. And it's an interesting answer. I mean, it really is an interesting answer. And for you to really be doing your own thing, you have to do your own thing. Not that, I watch other moto vloggers a lot, really to support the community, because it's just a community I think that we've fallen in love with. And you too, it's a great community of people who are, putting out YouTube videos and enjoy life on two wheels.
I watch, like, in the biker world, me and the missus watch like 4 channels. Because of that. We watch you guys. And then in the motor world, we watch Vice Grip Garage. That guy friggin' kills me. Like, I'm excited when I see a new video comes out because I laugh so hard. Then we watch Weird History, which this guy does great research pieces on, like, what it was like to be a Roman soldier. That kind of like weird crap that'll pop up. And
I watch that channel.
That's a great channel. That's a really good channel. We watch Good Mythical Morning. Those guys, they'll do 1 million views in like 6 hours.
I know. I can't even imagine
who does that.
A Weird History.
Oh wow!
Good Mythical Morning. Good Mythical Morning's the one that's so big that
Good Mythical Morning.
What are you doing?
So,
Pointing at the phone, $2.
For who?
My two for everybody.
That's so weird, dude. Nobody knows what you were saying.
I don't care. I'm doing me. I'm doing me.
What? Please don't encourage Austin to do him.
I'm doing me.
We're trying to get him to do what we want, and you're over here telling him, do you.
I ain't never gonna do what they want.
I thought he was miming in Spanish.
I'm sitting there watching while talking, going like, what does that mean? Like
words.
I'm like,
he's like, someone bring me 2 beers. It's like,
I need 2, my friend. Need 2.
Motorcycle Garage 2020 says, how long does it take usually? Been at it for almost a year. Only 21 subscribers. I keep doing it because I enjoy it, but it is a bit disappointing. Do I keep going or give it up? Well, you said you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Well,
so that right there says to me, keep doing it.
Yeah.
But maybe there's just some little things that you need to tweak. Maybe, are you tagging your videos? Are you using tags in your videos? Well, what other tips would you give for somebody that's not getting the views or the subs that they
listen? We know number one thing is consistency and putting out content on YouTube. That's number one. Number 2 thing is to get involved in your community, because your community, especially in the beginning, is going to help lift you up and support you and give you a base of subscribers. And it's like a small business getting like subscriber to subscriber to subscriber, being in side chats like this and being in other people's live chats you are going to meet. I remember when this professional monkey dude first showed up in our side chat, I was like, who is this guy? And it was like not, all that long ago. So, those are big things. And you've been at it for 2 years. I don't know how many videos you've put out. If you put out, 10 videos in 2 years, then that's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is
I do it.
What's that?
I was just say another reason I do it is that, my little one's asleep. She's 8 years old. Someday I'm going to be gone, and she's going to be able to go back and see this whole history of her dad being honestly a stupid asshole in the garage, but laugh with me as an adult, when I'm the same age that she is at that moment. That to me is huge, So
yeah,
definitely.
Not to bring that seriousness. I'm sorry I did that.
No, that was really the primary reason we started this. We were going on a ride that we thought was going to be a pretty big deal, and George had the idea to capture that so that we have it forever, and that's kind of how this whole thing was born out. So that definitely does play a part. I have 2 high school kids right now, 2 teenagers. They don't watch my crap. They don't watch this. Like I try to get them to, so I have two extra views every week, but they don't watch it. But maybe one day, down the line when I'm old and sickly and dead, maybe they'll go back and reminisce, and they'll be able to see, me when I was a little younger.
Dad was cool.
Dad,
sometimes they'll say Dad was cool. Yeah.
So, well, and you know, it's, you know, I mean, and not to talk about sad stuff. I mean, recently I lost my father, and we had, you know, the video playing at the funeral with all the pictures, and somebody said to me, you know, it's just, you know, I've seen too many of these videos lately, and I said, you know what? I said, at my funeral, it's going to be YouTube, because by that point, this Baggers and Brews catalog is going to be so deep, they're not even going to watch stuff twice.
Yeah. It's going to be remote. People can select the video they want to watch. You know, like, yeah.
So Motorcycle Showcase said, congrats on 2 years, dudes. Got to head out. Got to get stuff for the run. See you on Saturday. So if you're in the Jersey area, if you're anywhere near us, there is a poker chip run going on Saturday. I believe it's to raise money for veterans.
It is. Yep.
It's going to be out of Jackson, New Jersey, which is over there by, you know, Great Adventure. If you want more details on it, go to our Instagram. I've posted it in our Instagram, and it'll be on stories over the next couple days, or, you know, tomorrow. So that'll be Saturday. I believe registration's at like 9 a.m. So if you want to ride with us, well, you're not going.
Unfortunately not.
Us, you can come out to do it, but if you just want to do a ride and raise money for, you know, for veterans, you can come out to that. I will be posting it again on our Instagram later. Maybe I'll post it later tonight after we get off here, so you guys can see the details. That's if you're in Jersey and you're looking for something to do Saturday,
or if you're in PA.
PA too. It's not that far of a ride. Not that far of a ride.
Absolutely. So it's a good cause, and it's got some nice stops. It's stopping at one of our favorite bars,
Terrace Tavern, baby.
Terrace Tavern in Cookstown. So.
I am getting the best French onion soup on the planet.
Any bar with the name Tavern in the name.
Yes.
I've never found any place named something Tavern that isn't fantastic.
Yeah, they're always good. And there was another tavern in the Woody's
Roadside, which I've never been to.
Woody's Roadside Tavern. I haven't been to either, so that's cool. I like to get out and see new stuff.
There's a bar in Tampa, Florida called Woody's Beach Bar.
You ever been there?
St. Pete. You ever been to Woody's Beach Bar, Monkey?
Oh, in Tampa?
In St. Pete Beach?
That's not close to me. I'm East Coast. That's West Coast. It may as well be like Canada.
What is it? 2 hours?
Yeah. The funny thing is, we go north south. We go to Fort Myers a lot because we have friends in the org that we're real tight with. So we'll meet them at Rockstar over there. And then my best friend from childhood moved to Cape Coral. Oddly enough, was only 100 miles away. So we'll go straight across. But yeah, I mean, we go to Orlando a lot because of my little one. But
oh no.
Let the shenanigans begin.
Uh-oh.
Look at this knucklehead.
Jazz hands. What's happening, boys?
What's up, you crazy bastard?
Not much, man. How's things? I'm just covered in black stuff. I didn't even notice that. How's it going? Congratulations on the 2-year anniversary, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you,
outstanding. Brother. And I was obviously joking before. You don't waffle shit all the time. Sometimes you do.
Just sometimes.
Only on the weekends.
Only on the weekend. Pro Monkey, what's happening, mate? How's it going?
How you doing, bud?
So have you guys met?
Not officially, not like this, no, but
okay.
No,
so hey, that's Scouse and that's Pro Monkey. Guys, Scouse, Monkey, Scouse.
Did you stage your bike and everything behind you? Because you're much cooler than I am.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Look at like the gloves are right, and the whole like what the hell? Like I got like a TV.
Oh, Monkey, don't tell him he's cool. Don't tell him he's cool.
Don't do it.
Listen,
Don't do it.
He rides around all day on a big old tank, so we already knew he was cooler than all of us.
Yeah, do that. Well put.
So
only sometimes.
So for those of you who may not know Stevie from the Military Biker, he was like, and still is really. You just don't do live streams, I think, as much as you used to. He used to do these marathon live streams that were, 8 and 9 hours long, and he would do. He was one of those channels that would bring on small channels that people don't know.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we were on his channel very early on, like maybe a couple of hundred subscribers. So always thankful to Stevie. Helped us get a start and has rebranded his channel. And I think it's awesome. I love it now. I really do.
Yeah. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that.
Definitely.
How do you do an 8-hour live stream? I
Oh,
can't.
don't ask that.
You got to start early.
Don't ask that question.
Yeah, you gotta start early, man. The record's 14 hours, and then we did another 5 on top of that. So yeah, 14 and 5. So
After 3, it would just be this. You know,
Crazy,
it'd
like-
just be me passed out at a desk. Like, you know, go ahead and talk in the side chat.
Fair play though. It was the guys would come into the stream, and then they would like, I've got to go to like 3 hours later. They were like, oh, I've got to go to bed. I'm up for work tomorrow morning. And then literally when they got up for work, we were still going. They were like, holy shit, man, you still on? I'm like, yeah, I'm still going.
So are you divorced yet?
Not yet. Nearly, but not yet.
Night Train FTV, thank you so
Yeah.
much, brother.
Both of those two, Night Train and Iron Dundee, guys. Thank you. You guys are in the drawing.
First time to
First
alive.
time to alive. Awesome. Well, you picked a good one.
Just lost his live virginity there.
Who said that?
Night Train
Night
FPV.
Train.
Easy there, Austin.
Agreed, bro.
We're talking about virginity now, and easy trade.
Yeah, he's giving it up.
Easy.
It started now.
So what's new with you, Scouse?
Not much, mate. You're still in the process of. I know you're going to rip me for this, but I'm still in the process of moving house. Obviously, like you said, look, how long does it take to move house? But yeah, when you've got like a ton of shit to move, it does take ages, mate. And obviously, because I'm still on base, I'm still working up at the base. I still have to be down here, so I'm in between the 2 houses at the moment. Going up there at the weekends, coming back down at the week during for work and stuff. So. Yeah, it's hence why I'm in the echoey garage, because it's like empty. It's crazy. The only thing that's in here is that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
when's retirement?
169 days, but not that I'm counting.
Well, thank you for your service, buddy.
Thank you for your service. Well deserved, brother.
Appreciate
Well
that, man.
deserved.
That's a career.
Appreciate it.
Unbelievable.
Cheers, pal. Yeah, mate. 24
Tell me about
years
your
and
bike. I'm in love with it. I don't even know what it is. Just a little bit that I can see. I'm like, that is badass.
So she is a 1999 Harley Davidson Sportster, 1200 custom. She's amazing, man. She's all about the flames. Obviously, you got a flame tank there, and I don't know if you can see the wheels.
Lot, though. There's a lot. Don't just say that's a 1200 Sportster. There's a lot done to that bike.
Oh yeah, there's a hell of a lot done to it, mate. She's a beauty. Let me just show you guys. But there is the
Good
full.
God. That's
The old
cool.
classic way of doing it over. That's
That is cool.
Yeah, so she's all right, man. She does me for now. I want to get a bigger bike, obviously, for when I become a big boy, I can get a bigger bike and go on big runs and stuff. So
I think we need when you become a fat boy.
But yeah, she's good for me, mate. I won't sell it. I definitely won't sell it.
Yeah.
I'll keep that for. I love it, mate. I do. It's like a Scouse saying it's like shit off a shovel. So it's like God.
It's like shit off a shovel.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Yeah, I learned some new slang every time we we talk to him. I learned some new slang.
Yeah, it's all about the slang, man. But yeah, mate, she's great. She does me.
That's
sports
cool.
Sports is a massive in the UK, mate. Most of the blokes in the UK do have sports. If you guys watch like Dad and Mad and a few of the other guys back in the UK, they are massive. So that to me is a normal bike. You know what I mean? Whereas over here in Canada and the US, obviously, you guys have the big baggers and stuff like that. So that to me is a normal bike. And when people say, "Oh, it's a fucking girl's bike," I'm like, "All right, cool. When we set off for the next light, let's see how much girl's bike it is."
Yeah.
Gone,
Yeah.
So,
I grew up. My dad's a lot shorter than him. He's only 5'6", and if you wanted to go fast in the '80s, it was Sportster or nothing.
Yeah.
Because nothing could hang with a 1200 Sportster in the '80s.
Yeah. Exactly.
So
mate.
I grew up on the back of my dad's bike, and I remember he would go, "Get off! I'm running this guy at the next light."
Yeah.
And he would have his front wheel off the ground most of the quarter mile, just racking through the gears. So
Wow.
yeah. And he wonders why I ride like an asshole as an adult. I'm like, because I grew up watching you do hole shots. Like, you taught me this stuff.
Exactly. This is it. I mean, I grew up watching my granddad go around the TT, the Isle of Man TT. So it was interesting. But yeah, man, she does me. She's a 99, mate, but she's great. She's very, very low mileage and stuff like that. So fantastic.
It's the same as a 21. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure it's the same bike. Nothing's changed.
No, nothing's changed.
No, nothing's changed.
No.
Nope.
Hey, real quick, Motorcycle Garage 2020, man. You said you were doing it because you were having fun doing it. So, like I said, keep doing it, and especially like we were talking about, your family, your kids, whoever are going to see it down the line, man. If you're having fun with it, don't worry about the subscribers. Just keep doing it, man. And thank you for the super chat.
And you can message us anytime if you have questions.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, that's a thing.
So, question for military biker from Toby Northern. He wants to know if the Royal Army lets you take retirement early if you have a bunch of vacation days saved up.
I love it. It says the Royal Army. like I work for Gandalf or the fucking elves or something.
We go to the Black
You
Mountain.
shall not pass.
Come on,
Fuck me. So yeah, Toby, I get what I know. I'm only taking the mickey, mate. But yeah, it's the British Army, mate, obviously. But yeah, no, like you guys, like I said, I've got 169 days left in work, and then I get 4 months off at the end, which is basically gratis leave. To go and sort my life out and let the beard growing commence in 169 days. I'm gonna look like you, bit in about 9 months, mate. Hopefully.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll have an upside down head. That's what we say. We'll have an upside down head. I'll shave that off and go that way.
The lost member of ZZ Top shows up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'll get the Royal Army of Elves with me as well.
So that means you're gonna grow the beard out and just freaking go crazy, aren't you?
Exactly, mate. I'm never shaving ever again. Never again.
Everybody says that, but they don't all do that. My dad said the same thing. He went like a week and then he was shaving.
Exactly. It's getting past that itchy bit, isn't it? It's like, oh, you're like, oh, it's itching. It's itching.
Since I've been out of the military, I've only had a clean shaved face 3 times.
Really?
Yep, 3 times.
Wow.
It's been a goatee or something else since then.
Nobody wants to see that.
That's what it's all about, man.
Weird.
Yeah, well, you know.
So what are you going to do when you get out?
Oh, mate, it's a tough one. You know, when you've been told what your next job is for 24 years by the time I leave, I think it's a bit tough to sort of try and, figure out what you want to do for yourself, if that makes sense. So it's a tough question, and I think I want to move into some sort of management, and I'll see what happens. I'm going back to the UK to do some courses and what have you, facilities management courses and stuff like that. But I could end up working in McDonald's, mate, for all I know, you know what I mean? So we'll see.
I have an idea for you. I have an idea. I've been thinking about this.
Go on.
Full-time YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that's a long ass live stream.
Let me tell you. Now is your chance. Jeremy Sires, however you pronounce his last name.
Oh yeah.
He went full-time YouTube when he had like a down period between jobs, and now he's still full-time YouTube.
Wow.
YouTube can do it.
But the problem I've got, mate, is when I retire in November, it's like 10 foot of snow, so I'm pretty screwed. So that's the problem. And I don't think the missus would be too happy with me going full-time YouTube. She hates it as it is.
Just trailer it south a couple 1,000 miles.
That's it. I should just become a snowbird, I think they call it in Canada.
Yeah.
Just fly down south.
Just jump the border and get down here.
Just put a dyno in the garage with a big fan in front of you. And you could be riding all winter long.
Green screen. Here I am in India. I'd watch that. I would sit there and watch you go, I'm in Slovenia now. Here I go to Lithuania. Like, I'd totally watch that.
Instead of $1 million bogan, it'd be the $1,000 scouser.
$1,000 scouser.
I would watch that.
Got another question. Somebody asked, "What do you do in the Army?"
So originally, for the last sort of now I'm because of where I am in the ranks, I don't do it no more. But originally, I'm a tank commander. I've been tank commander for 15 years. Still Royal Armour Corps, British Royal Armour Corps, Challenger 2 main battle tanks. So basically, in short, blow stuff up and collapse Iraqis.
Oh yeah.
And they pay you to do that?
Yes, they did.
That's badass. I chose the wrong damn career.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for tuning in.
That was it. But it's coming to an end, boys, so I've got to find myself a new career. So we'll see.
Yeah, you do, but no rush. Figure it out. Take your time.
Yeah.
I think they're onto something. I think you could totally be a full-time YouTuber. I could see you. I would watch that shit like crazy.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I hope so. It'll be maybe one day, mate, when I win the lottery. That'd be nice.
Yeah, right. Oh, when people say things like, "What do you do with all that sweet YouTube money?"
Yeah.
What money? The kid at McDonald's is kicking my ass. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
I remember that. Remember that when you were like below 1,000, subs, you're like, oh, wait till we get monetized.
Yeah.
And then you're monetized. And you're like,
well, I made $1.27 on that one.
Man, you jumped to $1.27 right off the bat.
Right.
What the heck,
dude?
Yeah. Maybe we should start an Amazon affiliate program.
It's put this way, it's so small. I don't know how the shit works. Like they were like, oh well, that's set up. Like that's last week. I'm like, I don't even know if there's any money in there. I can't check. That's how small it is. Like I don't know how that works. Like it's insane.
It's weird, isn't it? Boys, what I think you should do? I think the three of you should make your own brewery up. A motorcycle brewery and call it Baggers and Brews.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Bert has an idea for a brewery name already that he's been hammering into me.
What is that?
He wants me to call it Gout Brewing.
Gout Brewing.
Because if I drink too much beer in one sitting, I wind up with a gout attack. So he thinks Gout Brewing will be. I brought over a tropical IPA the other day. He goes, "Oh, is this the latest offering from Gout Brewing?"
Should open your own waffle shop. Open your own waffle shop. Call it Waffle Shit.
Whoa.
So what do you got in store for your channel though over the next couple weeks? You doing anything? You allowed to ride yet?
Yeah, so mate, I've been out a few times, not much because obviously with work and moving and stuff, it's a bit sort of took over like at the moment, hence the reducement in live streams. But yeah, I've got 2 videos coming out over the next 2 weeks. I just did a mail call last week. Tried to add a bit of humour into it, just having little clips and stuff. So, and I've got a one how to make a cup of tea in the Rocky Mountains coming up on Tuesday. Took a trip out to the middle of the Rockies with me kettle and me tea bag, and away I went. So the views.
Whoa! Don't do any videos about teabagging.
No, it's not allowed. It's not allowed. You're right. Teabag. I should have called it teabagging in the Rocky Mountains, shouldn't I?
You'd have gotten the wrong kind of viewers. You'd have gotten thousands of viewers. People going, "That's not at all what I thought I was going to see."
I am going to change the name of that, and I'm going to change the thumbnail to teabagging in the Rocky Mountains. Definitely.
You'll get more clicks.
Probably, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
this
month. I'm just going to leave it alone.
Yeah, leave it alone. So yeah, so that's coming out on Tuesday. It's got some absolutely stunning views. I went down this new road that I'd never been down before, and the road is phenomenal, mate. And then next Tuesday, those gloves that you've seen there, a week on Tuesday, I'm doing a review on these Odin gloves. So yeah, I mean,
cool.
Got some big rides planned this year. So hopefully over the next sort of few months now, the weather's better, and I can move. I'm moving up closer to the Rockies, so the riding's gonna go through the roof. So.
Wow, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, it's 9:48. If you're just got on in the last few minutes, we are giving away this. We're raffling off. I don't know.
We're raffling it off.
Baggers and Brews. It's a Wild Bill's thermal insulated mug.
That's a sales job. Hey,
you really want it.
I'm telling you right now, you should start pitching some products on your channel.
And it comes with some bubble wrap. So,
for our next product review on the Baggers and Brews channel.
If you've been to any rallies or festivals, you've seen Wild Bill's soda stand. They sell these mugs. They're insulated. They keep your stuff cool. You can get free refills when you go. You can't get refilled with this one, just so you know.
Because it doesn't.
But it's got etched in both sides the Baggers and Brews logo. For $2, for a $2 super chat or super sticker, you can get entered. Right now, we have 38 people entered to win this. We're going to do a randomizer at 10 o'clock in 11 minutes, and find out who won this. You still got a chance if you want in. If you want to win this one-of-a-kind gem.
Ooh.
That's what's up.
Ooh.
And it truly is.
Okay, what are we drinking? A gin and tonic? A G&T?
Oh yeah, that's a G&T, mate. That is with a fever tree tonic.
Oh, look at you.
There you go. There you go.
Senor Tangeray.
Right?
You know the funny thing is,
Got the lemon and all. What's going on over there? What's
He's got a
happening?
full bar.
Thanks, wife. It is Pride Week after all. Let's.
At least he's got his priorities straight, the bike and the drink. We're good.
Mate, that sounds how I roll. 5-lane drive over here.
What?
Listen,
5 and drive.
listen. I didn't know if like 2 or 3 of you people would even do this. So the fact that we have 38, that's cool. Props to all you guys. in the
Much
side chat.
appreciated.
Honestly, our expectation was maybe we'd cover shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use your words.
Yeah.
But thank you, Stacy. I thank you. That helps. I will use my words going forward.
I'm glad I'm the only.
I don't know, but Bert, after that product pitch, I'm gonna set you up with some placements, man. You're gonna have all kinds of stuff on the channel. You're like,
Oh man.
this is a headlight, and it makes light, so you can see on the road. When you can't see, if you don't have a light, then there's.
I want to tell you about these new bars. They turned my bike.
You hold them like this.
That's all.
And when you go this way, it goes left, and then you go that way, it goes right.
That's all my review is next week. The review is these are gloves and the tan. Happy days. That's the review.
Oh, the gloves.
Oh, the glove.
But wait, are there magnets in those gloves?
Yeah, boy.
Okay,
Oh,
see,
yeah.
I'm sold.
They're brilliant.
Oh, there's magnets in the gloves?
Well, that's how they're
Yeah,
stuck to the thing, bro.
That's
Watch this. I'll do a demonstration live on the Baggers and
Oh.
Brews second anniversary.
Show me up.
I see. I'm sold though.
Yeah.
I'm
Link
in for those.
description.
That's pretty
They're
fancy,
brilliant.
bro.
Yeah, you'll have to
That's
wait
cool.
till the review comes out in 2 weeks, boys.
Pretty fancy for a Sportster guy.
So you're gonna have to go to Scouse's page to actually get this because I believe that's part of his little side gig there, huh?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Joe.
Are they really? Are they really, guys?
What?
Are they what?
His gloves?
Who's gloves?
Yeah, he makes them in his basement. What the hell?
Yeah,
what the hell are you asking?
What's the question, dude?
I'm not even drinking beer.
He's
I am-
drinking water. He's all
He's got a
bubbling.
sewing machine in his basement.
You
He's
can
like, I
grab
drive
actually-
tanks and make gloves.
Yeah.
I had 2 beers.
It's,
Well, there's another
it's
one in the
called,
back.
Scouts,
it's called Silence of the
Lambs.
Lamb's gloves. Silence of the Lamb's gloves.
All right, that's kind of freaky, bro. What the heck?
That's
What's the
creepy,
lotion?
Do you lotion up yourself?
He puts the lotion in the basket.
face.
Oh my goodness, he's going down. Listen, we've only had one live stream demonetized.
Yo, please.
Guilty.
I'm telling you, people keep saying that stuff, and I'm like, you'll be fine. As bad as I am, it'll be fine. Like, I don't think they're, and I think they've loosened up a little bit.
You think?
I feel like it, like, because now you say when you're uploading a video, you actually say how often you curse in like the pre-qualification thing.
Yeah.
And I've read the whole paragraph, and I'm like, I don't even curse that much.
There's a bit at the bottom of that.
They
that
actually say that
says-
now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a bit. If you scroll all the way down the bottom, it actually says, "Is this a Scouse video?" You're like, "Yeah," click and like, "Oh, fucking hell."
Where you going, buddy?
Where you going?
Like it actually says, "Do you say the F word in the first 30 seconds of the video?" And I'm like,
Does it?
"No."
Really?
Yeah, and they're like,
yeah,
"No,"
yeah.
and that that's one of the things that qualifies you as not profane. Like as a basic, it's fine.
Wow.
They've I think they've loosened up a lot. So
It even says the C word is acceptable once.
yeah,
The C word.
which I'm like, I've never said that, man. Like
Cauliflower. You can say cauliflower once.
but you just said it twice, so this video is completely screwed.
Videos.
Dude,
Bruce, thanks,
Oh,
man.
thanks. Hey, before anything goes on, Joe Figueroa, thank you very much for the $2 there for you, or the $5. You're now entered into the drawing. Thanks again,
Absolutely.
Joe Figueroa.
We're cutting it off.
6 minutes.
6 minutes, guys. 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, you're on.
So everyone, just to make it hell for the Baggers and Brews crew, everyone right now give them $2. Like 136 $2 super chats. Like,
Dude,
I want to see this happen. You know, like I would do it, but I can't do it from where I am. I was actually looking like, can I do it right now? And it won't because of where I am. Wait a minute.
Yeah. So, Pro Monkey.
Yeah.
You got some things coming up. I know there's a big trip coming up in a couple months or whatever. Why don't you tell us what you got going on for the rest of the season?
Ride-wise. I gotta put tires on my rig so that people can make fun of me for trailering.
Yep.
And I have a 2,300 mile journey leaving on July 30th to Sturgis. I will get there on the 2nd of August. And then I'll be there for 12 days, riding all day, every day, and then doing concerts all night, every night, and other stuff. And I'll video the hell out of those. And my goal is to do a daily video while I'm there. I'm trying to get one of those like mobile router deals that gives you decent internet when you're in the middle of a friggin' field in South Dakota, because that's a thing up there. Like there's nothing.
Yeah.
Only because I've never seen people. I've seen a lot of great stuff after the rally, but any year I haven't been able to make it. I want to see something today, personally. Like I want to see what happened today, and so that's the thing I want to make different. I want to every day go. This is where we went. This is what we rode. This is the funny thing that happened. And then when I get home, then I can piece together really good long stuff. And then I get home after that, and then probably Biketoberfest will be my next deal after I get home from that in the middle of August. And then maybe Leesburg in November. It just depends.
Right.
okay.
So
I got to tell you, the Leesburg rally, which is in the Orlando area, middle Florida, that's a really good rally, and it's only 3 days long. But the campgrounds are like Sturgis in the 70s. There are no rules.
Really?
So,
Hookers everywhere.
I have seen some stuff. I have seen things that made me blush in those campgrounds. So, yeah.
Monkey Scouts is literally putting Leesburg, Florida into his Google Maps right now.
You need to do it. Leesbu. Yeah, it's really good. Like there was a yeah, there you go. There was a dude with a giant fifth wheel. I'm trying to present this in a way that I can get it past. Where we were standing there partying with him, having a great time in a campground, and the girls kept coming out of his fifth wheel like it was a damn stripper clown car. Like where are they coming from? Like, you know.
Good time.
So
That's a good
I could actually do a live stream a day and 13 hours to get there. So that fucking I won't be there, but
trailer. You can trailer to like Florida, and you know.
Nah, man. The only thing that goes in trailer is dead bodies. That's the only thing that goes in trailer.
So is it still a hooker if you don't pay?
No, then she's just a friend.
Or a sympathy shag.
You say she's just a friend.
Oh, baby, you know what I need.
So Michael Van Dyken said Adam Sandoval does live streams from Sturgis sometimes, but he can't wait. He can't wait for daily monkey videos from Sturgis.
Oh, that's gonna be a blast.
And here's the thing.
I can't wait for that.
My buddy Bull that I've known forever is me turned up to 11. So the two of us together is pretty friggin' bad. And he's gonna put his tent on my RV spot because he can't stand to be that far away from me. So it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad. And as a matter of fact, El Buffalo, I don't know if Buffalo's still on here. So these cruel bastards in YouTube have pointed out the fact that I look like Dom DeLuise. All right, I know it. I'm aware.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait for us.
I don't see it.
Jack Black and Dom DeLuise. I'd rather be Jack Black, but okay, fine. If I'm going to be Dom DeLuise, that's
I
fine.
like Dom DeLuise more.
So I am going to order a Captain Chaos outfit.
Hell yeah.
The red thing with the black and the cape. El Buffalo is going to get the outfit for, oh my God, help me. Dum da da da, him is here. You know, like, and oh God, what's there? Buffalo's on. He just said it's on. You can see that. Yeah. So help me. The others, the guy, oh man.
I don't think you look like him at all, but
yeah, but with the mask on, I guess. The others, help me. Who's the other dude, man? I'm Captain Chaos.
Burt Reynolds?
Burt Reynolds. Jesus Christ. Yes. So Buffalo kind of looks like Burt Reynolds. He's going to rock the big ass mustache and get an orange jacket with the red stripes on the sleeve. And we're going to drive through the Buffalo chip dressed as Captain Chaos and Burt Reynolds.
You need that doctor guy with the big syringe.
Oh,
he's all crazy eyes.
With cross eyes like this. And shooting himself with it. Like,
what? 10 o'clock? All right, the cutoff is
cut off.
What
the hell's wrong with you?
We'll do the randomizer in a second.
I think you should give them all 60 seconds. Everyone right now.
60 seconds.
60 seconds. Final call.
Or not at all.
$2 entry. Come on, let's go. 60 seconds.
60 seconds. I could have 3 shots.
Everyone give them 50 cents. just to be a total ass. Like, you know. 450
we have 40. Wow, 40 on the money.
Honestly, when Bert brought this idea up, I was like, we'll get 50.
They all thought I was an a-hole, and they're like, nobody's going to pay for that crap.
No.
It's really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.
It's an awesome mug, but I was just like, man, if we get 4 people, I think that's going to be awesome.
40 people.
Okay, Lead Sled was at 10:01.
All right, he's in.
Got it. 41.
Wait, had to be the odd guy
We're
out.
going to do the drawing now. I'm going to find a randomizer.
Thank you, Let's Sled. Appreciate you.
What are we at, 41?
I said
41.
Bitcoin. That's way down right now, bro.
Bitcoin. I'll take a Bitcoin. I'll take 2 Bitcoin.
This thing doesn't go. It does it instantly, so it's just like no suspense.
There's no. Yep. So you got to do it.
All right, you ready? Everybody out there ready? And if you're already off, you're not hearing this, and you don't know if you won. But if you won and you're not on, we'll get it to you. 41. We got a randomizer 1 to 41 and generate 26.
26. Who's number 26?
Who's lucky number 26? You probably can't see
Big
it.
Josh HD.
Big Josh.
That was fixed. I don't know.
What's that?
It was fixed. That's bullshit. I want a recount.
Yeah,
we're so far away. So far, number 26.
Number 26.
Joe, you were the last one on the first page.
Number 26. You can't see that.
I hope he's in Thailand.
It takes a whole lot just to send it to him.
$400 in shipping.
I'll tell you. Yeah.
We lose money on this deal. That'd be great.
He's going to be in Antarctica. I was just thinking about that.
All right, let's take a picture of the list.
We're gonna need
the number at the next to each other.
We're gonna need a Yukon sled and like a hand delivery guy.
Well, that wasn't such a great one, Bert. We lost $3,000 in that deal just to get it.
Oh, the Brews bank account is now zeroed out.
Hey, I'll tell you what. If he is in Thailand, you can fit a lot of ladyboy dicks in that.
Oh, it's the first time Ladyboy Dix has been brought up on the channel.
That's the first for everything.
I'll be appealing this monetization as well.
Yeah, so good.
Listen,
We have
for
the
real,
monthly
thank you
payment,
guys. Thank all you guys, all 41 of you guys that entered for this drawing. We really appreciate it.
Else.
Honestly, listen, we don't make any profit off of this channel, obviously. I mean, we're tiny, but everything goes back into the channel, so your money is not wasted. It'll go to just continuing to try to make good content for you guys, right?
Absolutely.
Maybe a new, I don't know, camera, a new something, like just it'll go to the channel. None of us draw a dime out of this, so it'll be for the channel for sure.
You know, and honestly, if you're a channel that's not monetized or just getting monetized, you know, your goal should just be to have your channel, you know, pay for itself and be able to generate money enough that it improves itself.
Yeah.
That you don't have to invest into it. And,
So
it's a great goal.
Big Josh is in Colorado.
He's in Colorado.
Yes.
Thank God.
All right. So
Do we know anybody?
No. He's in Colorado, Malaysia.
Yeah, he's flying out. He's flying out to Thailand tomorrow.
I'm from Colorado, but I'm currently in Malaysia.
The Buffalo says money for beer is okay as well. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, listen, we save our beer receipts because, you know, that's a tax write-off, right? Listen, we do beer reviews.
More business.
Yes, definitely. Big congrats to Big Josh, man. Thank you for hanging out with us.
And Josh, you
Putting
can
in.
send us your info on Instagram. You can DM it to us.
Yes.
Or you can hit us up at baggersandbrews@gmail.com.
Any of those? You're going to do what now? You're going to throw up?
too.
Oh, you're going to do some bonus stuff in there?
It's a little.
Whoa, easy, Trevor.
No.
Austin said he's thrown in a picture of him in the shower in the cup, so you'll get that as well.
I thought he was going to throw in Austin's cup like high school football or something. Like,
That's awesome.
So, hey, listen, for everybody in the side chat, if you've been watching our stuff over the last couple weeks, let us know what you think about the videos that now have us doing a little bit of motovlogging,
Yeah.
right? Because we're playing with this motovlogging thing. We're trying to get it down, but we'd love to hear feedback, whether you guys like it or not. What was that? Please send magnifying glass.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, so we started to mix in moto vlogging. We've put up basically kind of 2 now. We've got some more in the.
Hold on. Deadnought says the email on the view email on YouTube has a typo.
Uh-oh.
That's George's fault.
Yeah.
I just want to be the first to blame someone else. It's George's fault.
Yeah, that's definitely my fault. So I'll fix that. Not now, because knowing me, I'll like shut down the stream.
I had to fix the typo.
So let us know if you enjoy the motovlogging feature aspect to our videos, because, you know, we've never done this in 2 years. We've strictly been, you know, we ride to events, we get some riding footage, and then we do a lot of off the bike stuff. This is new for us. We're still learning. We're still trying to get the audio down and all that stuff. But if you guys like it, we'll keep it up. And if everybody hates it, well, we'll scrap it.
Are you seeing the military biker on the side while he's on here type some shit?
Yes. He's a pro, man.
He is a pro.
Like
I'll be honest with you. With this whole thing with the motovlogging, I still have not been able to experience it with them because, of course, I haven't had my bike and stuff like that. And I cannot wait. I think these guys have actually put out a couple of the best motovlogs I've seen for just starting out. And the way it flowed and everything like that it's been fantastic. So I can't wait to be part of that. And hopefully here within the next month, I'll be able to be part of that. So I'm going to say very cool, guys.
Thank you.
I enjoy it. And I can tell you right now that I'm not a fan of motovlog videos, but I like yours. Because
that's what I'm saying.
No, seriously, because I normally I'm like, oh, I'd rather just hear you talk, but you guys are pretty funny as you just kind of banter riding around. I enjoy it. So,
yeah.
Oh, the banter.
Well, we live in Jersey, so there should be some pretty interesting stuff in the near future, you know, while we're riding, because the drivers up here are special.
I have to find a good bleep sound. So I'm on an Epidemic Sound right now, looking for like a good bleep. I need a good bleep.
Mate, George, trust me, I've been looking for 2 years. There isn't one.
Well, there's nothing that blocks your stuff, bro.
Well,
I do the sheep.
beep, 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 beep,
Yeah,
beep,
exactly.
beep, 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 beep. You know.
Different approaches. Baggers and Brews is starting actual motovlogging. Others do DIY. What does that mean? Well, I would laugh, but I don't know what that means.
Toby, I do DIY when the wife's not here, mate, so don't worry about it.
That's what I was waiting for.
I need to
Oh,
go
man.
Let me check this. Big Josh is.
That is funny.
So you said tell everybody where you're staying again at Biketoberfest there, TJ?
Cackleberry.
Cackleberry. Where's that at?
That is the campground that is like the most notorious fun campground. So in my experience at bike rallies, hotels kind of suck, and B&Bs and stuff kind of. Yes, you have a nice place to stay, but okay, all right. Woo! Are you hitting on me? What's going on? Is this? Are we dating now?
When you say like the most notorious places there.
But because at a hotel or an Airbnb or whatever, your night ends and you have to go home, and that's it. At the campground, crazy stuff can happen outside your door. Like it never ends all night. So you can just all this. I have more than once. All of a sudden at 3 a.m, you're plopped down on the couch, you're watching TV, and you go, you know what? I just decided I'm not done. And you get up and you walk outside, and you will find a party in the campground, and you make new friends, you hang out, you'll have drinks, you'll laugh, and you whatnot. And then so the party never stops in the campgrounds. So the Cackleberry is a field, but they have hookups for RVs. They also have tent camping. They have a tent where they have t-shirt contests and my bands and all that stuff. But it's across the street from the Cabbage Patch, where the cabbage wrestling is. So I'm going to be sleeping 500 yards from where they're doing the cabbage wrestling. So that's why I keep saying, I'm like, come party with us, come hang out with us, because you don't have to go back to a hotel room. Like, you have a bathroom and a place to stay, well, not a place to stay. Whoa, the missus just went, wait a minute, you're not going to invite people to sleep.
No, it's a done deal. You said it. I heard it.
Uh-huh.
I have a chair outside. We have an outdoor cold hose you can hose off
You're gonna be
with.
stepping over Bert to make coffee in the morning.
I sleep naked. Just say it.
I know you like to hear it. Hello, good morning, Papi, twice.
But no,
Hold on real quick. Big Josh, you said you sent a DM on Instagram. You don't use it much, so you hope it was right. I'm not seeing one. Did you send it to the Baggers and Brews DM? Because you might have sent some random stranger some kinky stuff. I don't have anything from you.
We'll hammer that out.
So we'll have to figure that out.
That's easy.
We'll get that to you, though.
So I just got a funny just now. Speaking of Instagram. So when companies contact you for things and I say no, like all the time, I'm like, no, I don't, no, that's just not me. So I made a joke about this, but it's the honest to God truth. A company that's kind of big in jewelry for like headbangers and stuff like that called Gothic. They contacted me. Yeah, and like I'm sure you've heard of them.
Oh, we got it. Yeah,
you're right. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's just not my thing. Like, your stuff is cool, and I think I've seen people sell your stuff at rallies, but it's just not my deal. And the guy was like, but we have a ring called the Monkey King. And I'm like, God damn it. Like, okay, fine. You can send me the ring, but I'm not doing your normal promo deal. I don't do commercials and stuff, but they sent me that ring, and I'm like, I got to wear that when I'm riding. Like, there's no way around that. But a guy, the dude just texted me and said, like, do you know how many people have used the code in a day? And it was 12 people. And I'm like, is that good? I don't know. But he was like, that's great. Like,
That's great. You sound like Steve Martin the jerk. That's great.
That's great. I'm like, okay. Like, I got a ring that has a monkey on it. That's all I know. Like
Monkey King.
The Monkey King.
He's creating jobs.
Look at you.
Creating jobs.
Hey, you know what? You like
baby Trump.
You like Michael,
right.
you like Michael Jackson. He used to put his finger in a monkey as well.
But did it have a crown? Is the question. Like,
Maybe. I think he had his crown on.
We're finger monkeys. There it is. Scouts is a good joke when it takes him like 3 times to get the first sentence out. That's when you know it's coming and it's gonna be good.
Sorry.
Holy
I don't want to
crap,
laugh
man.
too loud because too hard because I'm about to piss my pants.
You know what? Okay, so these are gone, but they're 15%.
Yo, they're 15%ers, bro.
Yeah. Does that give me a pass to go get some cheerleader beer to drink? Because I'm out of this. Is all I got was 2 of these.
If you need to get cheerleader beer, you get cheerleader beer.
Do it.
If you want to get Canadian beer, you can have Canadian beer.
That's water.
Have you had? Okay, so for those of us fat guys who are trying to be less fat, have you guys tried the Blue Moon Light Sky stuff?
Bro, no.
It's okay. Okay, so Michelob Ultra should all be burned, like in a cellar. Like it should be just boiled and burn away. This stuff's not that bad. It's not.
Okay, I like you a lot, bro, but I mean, you got to stop.
No. I actually, I haven't heard about it, but I would definitely try it, despite the fact that you've had to categorize it as not that bad.
That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going further than that. Not that bad. I'll be back in a minute.
He said it. Man, he just lost man points.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Hang on a second.
All right,
you can do like a commercial. Like this be like a little, I'll be back.
What I know, he's got to turn his camera off because he's not wearing any pants because he never wears pants in his house.
Oh, there it is.
Who lost man points? What did they do?
Monkey's drinking Blue Moon Light.
Oh, Blue Moon Light? They make that?
Apparently they do. I had no idea.
Wow. Thank you,
Trey
if
Miller.
my kids drank, that would be what they would drink.
Thank you, Trey Miller.
That's what I put in my boys' packed lunch every day.
What's up?
I said that's what I put in my boys' packed lunch every day to school.
Doesn't Yingling brew in Florida? I think Yingling actually has a number of breweries around the country at this point.
I think they are in Florida at this point brewing.
I think they are. The OG Yingling is obviously in Pottstown, Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. Cool story to them. When Prohibition came and they couldn't make beer, they were making ice cream.
And it's really good.
They still make ice cream?
They sell it at Acme. Acme's the only place I've been able to find it.
So, Scouts, what's your favorite beer?
So my favorite beer, mate, and we talked about this before. You've got one over your right hand shoulder there, Löwenbräu in Munich. One right there, yeah, and the Hofbrauhaus again in Munich. Both German beers, mate. And obviously, I spent 18 years in Germany. You guys know that. And the Hofbrau from Munich is one of, if not the oldest brewery in the world, mate. 15 something. So that's my favorite beer, and obviously the Löwenbräu.
I've been there.
It's amazing, isn't it? In Munich.
It's incredible. The night of the broken glass took place upstairs. Like it's also historically significant.
Massively, yeah. So, yeah. He did a few speeches in there actually. The big man. So
things can go real bad when you give speeches in that building. I'm just saying,
Yeah. Apparently George Bush.
Source says that his wife is distantly related to the Yingling family. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
I wish I was related to the Yingling family. Listen, I was a die-hard loyal Yingling drinker for many years.
Yeah.
Many years.
Down here in South Florida, it's jingling.
It's what?
Jingling.
Jingling?
Because of the accent. It's jingling. They love jingling in South Florida.
What's the accent? Cuban?
Jingling. Austin, tell the truth, dude. Jingling, right?
You're right. Hey, yeah.
You know better than to call it jingling up here, though.
No.
You know better.
He calls it jingling. He's like, can I get the jingling?
Hey, can I get a dingling? Like,
jingling. Mang, M-A-N-G. I love a jingling, mang.
Wasn't he in that movie with fucking Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence? Was it Jingling? They were all in prison.
This is the cheerleader beer I was telling you about.
Light,
it's not bad.
Blue Moon Light?
Light Sky? Okay. Dude,
Light
fat
Sky?
guy. Diet beer.
Hang on. Let me get
it's
one
not
of these
bad.
for you. Let me pass you this.
He has said it's not bad like 10 times. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
That's
You know that-
I'm going to go far enough to show you cord. Because
not
when you
bad
can see
is
this,
code for shite.
Bro, you should have just got a case of White Claw.
it's no, come on. It's
No.
not that. Jesus,
Yeah, hold
come
that
on.
glass up again.
Hold that glass up
Whoa.
again.
Hold that glass.
Is that
Okay,
a-
you caught
is that
me.
a
I pissed in
shandy?
the glass. All
Is that a
right? I
shandy?
pissed in the glass.
That's a,
Oh my god.
that's a shandy.
Ooh, that's a shandy.
That's a shandy.
That's a shandy. Mate,
Oh my God, it's only 4%.
shocker.
Oh,
Typically, when you can see clean through it, you can take a nice photo through it. You can do like a photo for Instagram through it.
That's it. That's what I got. It's apple juice.
Mate, that looks like 89 fuel. That looks like the fuel I
I
put in my
can't drink
sporty.
whiskey. I can't like, okay, I'm done with my 15% beer and I'm gonna go to whiskey when I have a live stream tomorrow.
Almost
Or it's gonna be
mad.
like this. Like,
oh my God. We should review it. We should do a
We're
thing.
gonna do a
You
review
know
on
what?
that.
In your honor, we're gonna
Please.
find it.
oh my God, I would watch and I would share that. That would be funny
Yeah,
as
we're
hell.
doing it. It's Blue Moon Light Sky.
Lights
Mhm.
guy.
I don't even know if they make that in New Jersey. We're not little biatches up here.
Yeah, no, you have to, boys, you have to go to the Blue Oyster Bar to get that.
Dude.
Yeah, there it is.
I knew
was
that was
watching-
coming.
There it is.
I was watching a video. One of my viewers sent me a link saying, "Dude, just check this video out and tell me what you think." It's a guy in Miami that you can't understand a word he's saying, but he's complaining about the floating rotors on his new Fat Boy. And he's like, "I've been telling him the rotors are bad. The rotors are bad. The rotors are bad." He grabs them and he's like, "See, look, they move." I'm like, "It's a floating rotor." I'm like screaming at my screen, going like, "There's nothing wrong with the bike." And the guy's like, "I've been telling him to replace these for months." I'm like, "I got to find this guy. I'm going to go to his house and tell him what an asshole he is." Anyway,
That's hilarious.
it was funny.
Cheerleader
I'll
beer
put a
review.
link.
We're doing it, Dana. We're doing it. We're doing it, cheerleader. Peanut butter whiskey.
I am really glad that it's not my turn to buy for this next review.
I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. I'll review it, but I ain't
There
buying
you
it.
go.
I'd buy that for $1.
I buy that for $1.
And it's expensive.
No, it's not.
It's expensive.
No.
What's expensive?
Well, you know, if it's not motorcycle parts, everything's expensive to me.
You get those for free now. What are you talking about?
Well,
I living in Canada.
maybe recently, but you know, not all along. Let's see.
Our just source
It looks like from Publix, it's $12 for a 6-pack.
Oh,
Ouch.
for
Yeah.
real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we won't be reviewing that.
Yeah. For $12, it's probably worse than it actually is.
Yo.
$12.
Going off of that price, I'm automatically going to hate it.
That could be, but you know what? That could be. I don't know what Florida's beer tax is either. So that could be that could be a $9 beer up here.
Did you just say beer tax?
Yeah.
What the fuck is beer tax?
Oh, the U.S., we like to tax everything. A couple times.
Liquor tax.
Wow.
I'm trying to give you the total.
The trade-off is we have guns, bro. So, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Like lots of them.
I know.
Right there.
I'm trying.
You can kick
I
out
have
the
like
Royal
3
Army.
within my reach right now.
Maybe pull out my
You kick out
gun.
the Royal Army with your lot guns. Get the Royal Army on the go. The elves and shit. Gandalf giving it big lips.
He's talking about elves.
Oh,
Elves?
Jello shot time. You still got some left?
$12 for a 6-pack. Yo, $12 for a 6-pack of good beer is not a problem, but $12 for a 6-pack of Blue Moon
4%.
Light Sky.
Yeah.
Diet beer, man. Now, I'll tell you what. I feel like my brewery locally here that I like, Royal Palm Brewing, I like them.
Royal.
I feel like I've walked in there and said, "Yeah, give me a couple growlers and this, that, and the other," and I walk out and I don't pay attention. I'm like, "Did I just spend $100?"
Yes.
Yep.
I'm like, "Did that happen?" Like, you know,
Yes.
$50 for 24.
Woo.
24 what?
Cans
Of what?
of that Blue Moon stuff.
military biker, you're on camera with us. Why are you typing? Just say the words.
Well, that was awkward.
Like I can see.
That was the best. I'm reading it.
Like,
What is $50? 24 of what?
So 24. So 24. I don't know why I'm typing actually. Because I just fucking told you. So 24.
that's what I just said. Like
I know, mate. I know. So
That is what he just said.
That's true.
Oh my God.
A crate of 24 beers, little tiny
crate.
Coke-sized beers, is $50.
Of what kind of beer?
Any beer?
Any beer, as around about the $50 mark.
Holy smokes.
yeah, but that's Canadian dollars. So that's like what?
Oh, so it's like $7?
It's like it's like 99 pence.
Holy crap. I can't do math right now, man. I'm sorry. I bought a dozen cans before golf
my
today.
G, man.
$50.
So Dead Knot says 25 bucks for a
Let's get him
6-pack.
some eggs.
I don't feel so bad because I walk out with 6, two 6-packs of growlers, whatever freaking size that is, and I feel like it's like $80 when I walk out. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean, listen. I mean, there is markup on beer, but it's these guys will tell you it's not cheap to make. I mean, I made the barley wine, and a 5-gallon batch of barley wine cost me probably about $90 to make.
How many cases is a 5-gallon batch?
2 cases of beer.
So you're right on par with what he's talking about.
that's a lot of money. Yeah, but in their
But
defense,
it's better beer though.
But it's good. It's good beer, right?
so in their defense, it's really good beer. And when I say 2 6-packs, like they go to the tap with the can, they fill them, they top them, like they actually, one at a time. So.
Right.
Yeah.
The case of Bud Light's $18. The animal just said.
Okay, Gary Barnstable, which 30-pack are you buying for $13.99?
Ooh, that's Natty Light right there.
Natty Light. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, or Schlitz.
Yeah, man.
Old
Schlitz.
Milwaukee.
We're trying to
They
keep this
still make
clean.
Schlitz?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but Motorcycle Garage, it says 22 bucks in
25.
Utah, but it has to be sold to you from behind a curtain in the back room of the place.
Whilst getting a hand job by a hooker.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need one hooker mention every 15 minutes.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
10 minutes. 10 minutes,
10
mates.
Dude, I was in Salt Lake once.
Yeah, that too.
I was in Salt Lake once, and I ordered a bourbon, and the guy who was serving us also made the drinks, but he had to go behind a curtain to pour the bourbon because of religious laws in Salt Lake City. And I'm like, I am so uncomfortable right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was there? Well, hopefully there was no white stuff in it by the time it came out.
Oh,
Yeah.
There it is. There
He
it
was
is.
like, I'll be back in a minute. And he closed the curtain. And then
Yeah,
the curtain moved a lot.
Oh, no.
And then he called it a basil handy. I don't know. Like I said, anyway. No, I'm sorry.
Said Basil Hayden, damn it.
I was like, I said basil handy. Here's your basil handy.
Knee trembler.
That was pretty scary, bro. Don't do that again.
so military biker. When the world gets
Yes,
back
sir.
to normal and the borders are open, what's the first American rally that you would like to go to?
Baggers and Brews live stream rally at your gaff.
Oh, in the basement?
Yeah, fuck it, man.
Cheers, man.
Could be a good time. Could be a good
That
time.
would
You
be
know-
a great
Okay, but when you see him rise from under that counter,
Don't get him excited, TJ. We're sitting right next to him.
and he's like,
In all seriousness, though, in all seriousness, I think if the borders open before August, I may get my ass down to Stages
Oh,
potentially.
Nice.
oh,
Potentially.
brother. If that happens, we're going to have some fun.
Oh, mate, I'll be there. I'll be camping in your outside next to your mate who looks like Rick Reynolds.
I'll find you space.
I'll go with Sally Fields. Fuck it. Let's make it a threesome.
The back of the golf cart, like, look, she's kind of ugly, but it's okay. We let her come along.
Exactly. It's Forrest Gump's mum, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? You can't go wrong there.
That and everyone's gonna say, "What in the hell is Sally Fields saying?" We're like, I don't we don't know. We don't know what's happening.
What is she saying?
Like, we don't know. All I'm gonna say is she's got a nice rack. I mean, like when she stops talking, it's pretty impressive. You know.
Thanks, mate. Thanks. Cheers, pal. I appreciate that. I've worked hard on these tips.
That's too funny. I
Oh,
live in Wisconsin, beer heaven.
hold on, I'm
Spot
getting deliveries
down.
from the crowd.
We're still waiting for somebody to ship us some spotted cow.
Yeah, where is she, anyways? I didn't see her tonight.
No, I'm still waiting.
Who's she?
Witness.
I thought you were in the
I thought
back
that was
then.
somebody else that they were gonna
Spotted
say
cow.
that.
What's all
So-
the helmet?
What is he doing?
This is
Darth helmet? What?
It's all. I'm just saying to the wife that she just spilled all her G&T all over me.
What are you drinking now?
That is it's a G&T in the same glass. Well, similar glass. This is the second week of Pride week, so you know we're getting there.
All I know is the man just made some money. Like he just went off camera.
God, you can't do that.
He just he went off camera and came back with $100 bill. Like I don't know,
A
man.
lot of
It's, you know,
turquoise in that glass.
So in
it's
here,
a little
what is
milky.
in
I'm
it?
just gonna say it's a little milky to be a G&T, man.
Well, a rosemary gin, and
I once knew a girl
Oh,
named
God.
Rosemary Jen.
so it's apparently it's a rosemary gin with fever tree tonic and some ice. So,
Did you say beaver tree?
I thought he said beef.
no, I didn't say beaver tree.
I-
Fucking hell,
Oh
man.
boy.
it's a struggle.
You boys are bad.
It's a small screen, man. I can't read your lips.
Beaver tree. Oh, I love it.
Tree gin?
Nice beaver.
Well, thank you. I shared it on some
God. Holy cow.
Oh man.
That's
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that a Manchester? Is that a Manchester United glass? Is that what that is?
George, don't you fucking swear at me
Don't
or I'll be
piss
on
off
that
the
plane.
gas, George.
I'll burn your house down.
I will send you his address. Just don't confuse the two.
It's a salty,
Yeah.
salty little Brit.
What?
Salty little Brit. That's a
Okay, so where's your wife from? Can she understand you?
that's a valid question.
That's a very valid
That's a
question.
valid question.
Hello,
To be
Mrs.
fair,
Scouts.
that's
How
a-
are you tonight?
She's gone now. So
Oh,
she's
of
from
course.
Liverpool. So she's a Scouser as well. So she's from Liverpool with me. So yes, she can understand.
Oh,
She's
my.
worse than me. She speaks a
Oh,
thousand
my.
times faster than me, man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So it's basically the two of you, and then the rest of Canada has no friggin' idea what's going on.
Mate, do you know what? Every time I go for a Tim Hortons, I'm like, morning, can I have a steep tea with Bud? Like, they give me like a donut and a fucking packet of crisps. I'm like, what the fuck?
You just take
You know
what
what?
you're given.
Exactly.
I don't know what he said.
I've got to be polite. You got to be polite. So I'm like, fuck it. Here's it here.
Because Canadians would be nice.
I remember like a year ago, I was on one of your live streams, Stevie. I think it was like the first one I was on with Zed, and there were a
Oh,
couple.
God.
There were a couple of other guys,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Bird, I was on live stream with Scouse. I can't understand his friends."
Yeah, because
Well, we were on
Oh
together.
man, we were on that other one with Zed.
remember, remember. I don't.
They were all
yeah, you
cracking
know,
up because they were all talking, and here's me and George looking at each other like,
What the
Uh,
fuck? What is going on?
Okay,
I don't know what you're talking about.
George and Bert, just every once in a while, just yell, "What'd you say about my mother?"
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what? That was brilliant because you had me talking. When I get drunk, I speak a hell of a lot faster. And having a Liverpool accent, it comes out more, as you guys know, when I drink. And I think having two Scotsmen and a Cockney geezer from London on the same live stream, and you guys at the same time, we were just going at it. We were all drunk. And the best thing was, I looked up at one point from me crazy one-eyed fucking drunken eye, and I seen George turn to Bert and he went, And when you just said and you were like, I don't even know. But to be fair, though, as the night went on, as they got drunk, they could start understanding the Scotsman.
That works.
It's true. By the end of the live stream, I was like, oh, yeah.
My father-in-law, so I'm the only person left alive from this conversation, but years ago, my father-in-law sat and played translator between his 90-year-old uncle from Cuba and me, and we drank a case of red wine between the three of us, just killing these bottles of red wine. And my father-in-law was like, I was translating all night between redneck and Cuban, like all night back and forth. And he goes, and then at one point, you guys just started talking to each other. And I'm like, what in the hell is happening right now? Like an old Cuban guy and a redneck from Missouri are just like, blah, 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 speaking fluent drunkenese. And it happens, man. There's a line you cross where you're like,
yeah, it does. It gets to a certain time, like probably 10 to 2 in the morning or some shit like that. And everyone's like, everybody's so, I love you. Blah, blah, blah. And you're like, you're like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, my father was like, you told a joke in English. This dude in Spanish who doesn't speak English understood and laughed his ass off. And I don't know what happened. Like something, you know.
Do you know, every conversation, every time I go back home, and we go down this, where the Beatles were from in Liverpool, there's a place called the Cavern Club, and where they originally played and they played for years. And it always ends up with tourists from all over the world just not understanding a word a Scouser says. And by the end of the night, all you need to say is kebab. And they go, yeah, kebab. That's it. They go to the kebab shop and they're like, munch. And they understand everything. They're sat there thinking, what's he saying?
So my work takes me to China at least once a year.
China.
Yeah.
Beijing. We had Chinese for dinner tonight.
Yeah, we did. We had some Chinese tonight.
Did you order
Beijing,
some young guy?
Shenzhen, Guangzhou, like all these places my work takes me. I will walk around just out of boredom because my meetings are the next day or whatever. Families of 18 people will all of a sudden corner me and come up to take a picture. And I just go, yeah, okay, whatever. And I just like do this. And I take a picture with these 18 little tiny people all around me. And they think I'm some kind of American celebrity, or they think I'm about to eat them.
They thought you were Bam Bam Bigelow from WWF.
Right. And they're like, oh, and they take like a selfie with the giant bald American guy. And they think I'm either famous or I'm about to kill them or something. I don't know. But it happens a lot. Like,
to be fair,
3 or 4 times a trip.
I believe it. Listen, I was in Abu Dhabi for work.
Oh, that
a few years back, and I was in the hotel gym working out, and I'm working out, and I think
it was Jimmy.
I think Jimmy was with me. One of my buddies I work with was with me. We're working out, and these 2 little Arab dudes came over, and they wanted a picture with me. And at first, I didn't know what they were saying, but it turns out they thought I was the Big Show from the WWF.
Tell them you're Brad Pitt. It's just been a bad year.
I was like, yeah, come on, let's take a picture.
Oh my
I thought it was the Big Show.
So evidently, I look like a Scottish wrestler. So there's a famous wrestler from Scotland. I was in New Orleans, in the States, during the WWF big ordeal. And I'm like having breakfast. 3 separate people stopped to take, let me take a picture with you because they thought I didn't say anything. I'm like, okay, whatever, man. I'm just kind of used to it. But evidently I'm the twin to some Scottish, even like similar tattoos in the right arm.
Wow.
Not Rowdy Roddy Piper, is it, man?
No. This
Piper had hair, dude.
He's American. He's ours. Like we accept Roddy's ours.
Roddy is ours.
He's ours. I was a little kid watching Roddy.
Just because he wore a dress doesn't mean he was British.
I've seen They Live, that stupid movie with the sunglasses. You're like, I've seen They Live. He's ours. Like
burning gas and hauling ass is trying to think of the Scottish wrestler.
I don't know.
He was Scottish.
3 separate families though. So
that's wild, man.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious, man. They kept calling me the Big Show. I'm like, all right, you guys want to take a picture with some dude that's not famous? Let's go. I'll do it.
You know,
I'll sweat.
That's crazy.
Oh, the Iron Sheik.
Iron Sheik. Wow, that's old.
You should have dressed in the full.
Looky, Dom DeLuise.
It was
Dum da da dum.
Someone bowed me a shot because he thought bought me a shot because I thought it was Colt Ford.
And culture stage. That's great.
Wow.
awesome.
Big Josh is just like,
I'd rather have free drinks than freaking photo ops, but okay. I'll take the free drinks.
so I'm already planning for Sturgis this year because you guys know that people will approach you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So people are going to approach me, and I'm just going to play it up and just see how far I can take this. Be like, yeah, whatever you think I am, everyone should buy me a shot. I'm just going to hand them out. Like I'm, that's what I'm planning on.
I would.
Do it.
Mate, as we say in the UK, take the piss. Full on, take the piss.
Why,
Get it done, mate.
why would you say that?
Doesn't take a piss usually mean go away?
No. So,
No.
no. So, pissed in the UK, if you are pissed in the UK, it means that you are severely drunk. Obviously, in America, it means you are angry. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
and also another meaning, an ulterior meaning is if you take the piss, it means that you are sort of exaggerating or, taking liberties, as it were. So, yeah. There you go, George, another one for you, mate.
So Burning Gas Hauling Ass says Drew McIntyre is the wrestler that they thought you were.
I am not that good looking.
You know who Drew
I'm
McIntyre
looking right
is?
now. No, man. Like, no.
Well, just go with it, bro. If they think
This dude looks like Brad Pitt on steroids.
He's probably chiseled.
Like, come on.
Listen.
Yeah, no.
Well, listen, TJ, you're in a chair and we can only see you from the shoulders up, so could be.
Like,
Oh, that's you, bro.
That's the guy?
That's you.
That's him, yeah.
Come on.
It can't be who they thought you were.
I don't think so.
I mean, forget about the body. The guy's got a full head of hair.
Like maybe after a really bad divorce.
Cycle Fanatics. Hey, real quick in the side chat. Cycle Fanatics says, "What's up, guys? Just wanted to say congrats on 2 years. Professional Monkey has a kick-ass channel. Binge watching and military biker in the house." John, thanks for popping in, man.
Yeah.
What's up,
As always, New Jersey, strong. Love you, man. And we'll hopefully get to meet up and do a ride sometime this summer.
Soon,
It'd be
yeah.
nice.
Hopefully, when I actually can ride with you, because I've met you twice and I haven't been able to ride with him yet.
I've got a Sportster you can ride. I'll get it running, man. Come down to Florida, Austin. I got a Sportster you can ride. It's fine.
Oh,
No,
shoot.
love you, bro.
But
No.
definitely love to do another collab this year. Get together, do a good ride.
Love you.
Same beard, LOL. Oh yeah, they did have the same beard.
But I've got like the beginner beard. Bert's got the legit beard. I've got like the professional beard. Like the
I just have
insurance salesman beard.
the untamed, let it roll and do whatever it wants beard.
I hope that this is the last trim of until Sturgis at least.
That would be good.
I hope, because what I do, because I'm on camera all day, I've gotten the kind of looks, what I'm talking about? The kind of like, where I have to go trim it up. I think I can get away with not doing it again until after the rally, but we'll see.
Okay.
Hey, real quick, Cycle Fanatics, John, in the side chat, real quick, tell us what rides or rallies you got coming up this season. What big rides you're doing? I know you're getting ready to head out to Laconia next week, but what else do you have planned at this point for this year? Just hit us up in the side so we can let everybody know. Harley Fat Boy, what's up?
All right.
Respected
hey,
John,
bud.
man, he's a veteran, US Air Force veteran. Respected, John.
Yes, he is. That's how I found John. He was talking about something in one of his videos or commenting in the side or one of his chats about the KC-10s, and that was the aircraft, the program that I was working under at the time, the KC-10 program, the KC-10 refueling aircraft.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
that's I hit him up in one of the messaging, what do they call them?
DMs.
No, just in the chat, not the chat, the comments. Yo, listen.
You didn't slide into John's DM.
What do they call that?
It was
What
just
is that?
Fucking hell.
the
Have you been on
Ocean
Grindr
City,
again?
John, brother. If you're going to Ocean City, we're going to Ocean City. We need to meet up.
He's been on Grinder again. Oh my god, yeah, dude, you're coming to Sturgis. We're hanging out. Yeah, did he swipe left or right? What way did he swipe? Like,
So it was in the comments of the video. I'm sorry, I misspoke, and I hit him up on that because
you hit him up on Grinder. What?
on Grindr because he was a crew chief and that we were
Crew
doing.
chief on
Hey,
Grindr.
I'm done with you guys. I'm not talking
He
anymore.
was a crew chief on Grinder, was he?
I quit. I'm going to bed.
This is now the military biker professional monkey channel. We just taken over. Like what? We're on Grinder now. What?
Christ. How the
No.
fucking hell? Whoa,
Listen, bro. If you're taking over, you better bring those 18,000 subscribers with you.
Try every time. I'm like, come on over. Like, trust me, they're better than me. I was saying, like, come on.
Oh my god.
Listen, man, you got a loyal fan base, man. It's pretty awesome. They're the Pro Monkey Nation is legit.
Pro Monkey Nation, man. It's like
it's so much friggin' fun. I can't
dude,
even
it's
tell
like this army you're developing.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome.
It's so much fun. Like we have so much fun together. Like the funny thing is Arch is on here. So Arch and I were texting earlier. He's sending me links to like crazy ass air horns. And we're like going, dude, we got to get these air horns on our bikes. Like 150 decibel like freight train air horns. He found a link for one.
The videos are amazing. They're fucking amazing, them videos on YouTube.
But we're going back and forth going, that's bullshit, man. This is only $100. There's no way I can believe this is real. Like my wife has the Custom Dynamics air horn on her bike, and it's 120 decibel. And I tell you what, it just busted your eardrum. It sounds like a Lamborghini on crack. So I'm like, there's no way someone has something louder than that for $100. Like, so Arch and I are like texting earlier, going, no way, this is BS, like, but I want that on a separate button than my bike horn. You know what I mean? I don't want that to be my only horn. I don't want to be like, let me just ruin your childhood if you cut me off and I hit that and you guys have an accident and roll into a tree. Like, because these things are insane, But I want that as a separate button. Like, have a heart attack, that button,
Like on, mate, to be fair, I had the horn for years, man. It went away, though, a while back. I literally had the horn for years. But, yeah, it went away. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately,
my dad was in the car business many years ago, and he was walking through and he was at auction, and he's looking at all these cars in a lot, and he saw a teal Camaro, but in the middle of you remember the old Camaros in the 80s had this giant console, and in the middle of the console was a giant red button, and he was like, I don't know what that is, but I have to press it. Like, my dad's an old biker. He's like, I got to press the giant red button in the Camaro. So he opens the door, hits the button, and it is a freight train horn under the bottom of the car.
Nice.
He's like, I hit my head, like busted my head open because when I hit this button, and everyone hit the deck in all directions in this car. He goes, my reaction was to definitely bid the highest for that Camaro just so I could press that button at stoplights. But
that's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Couple things in the side chat. Seriously, John, Cycle Fanatics, we definitely got to talk about Ocean City. Trey Miller, thanks for hanging out tonight. Good luck with that whole mullet thing. Hopefully you choose right and your woman loves you still. Michael Van Dypen, Pro Monkey got me here. Awesome. Hopefully you stick around and keep watching both of our channels. Who else? Robbie Hickenbotham says he's here from Professional Monkey Channel. It's his fault. That's fine. We're glad you're here. Hope you stick around. You've been on, I don't know how many of the last live streams, so obviously you're tuning in and hanging out. We appreciate it.
We're tickling belly buttons, right?
Tickling belly buttons with our beards.
Yep.
Yeah.
Listen, don't come to VAM. It could get weird.
Or definitely come to Van. It could get weird.
What's the ultimate? Okay, so Burning Gas Hauling Ass wants to know what's the ultimate goal with the professional monkey chopper.
Man, the color is horrible.
Yes.
So thank God that Captain's gone, because he's one of my dearest friends and he is one of our blockers in the org. He built that bike 20 years ago. So, preface it with that. 20 years ago, we were all watching American Chopper.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it has a coffin tank to its credit, which is cool. It has a great frame, but it's got spikes everywhere and the underhanging headlight and it's got 20 years of bad whatever on it. So I want to satin black the whole bike. I want to put a 21-inch lace in the front. I want to machine off the tabs and ditch the front fender. I want to put a rectangular headlight on it. I want to have it properly striped to look kind of 60s style. And then just leave it alone. From there, I might just bar hop on it. But I want it to look like somebody built it in the late 60s, early 70s on a budget. I don't want it to look like some rich guy just threw money at it. Like, I'm going to leave the motor a little ratty and the starter isn't finished so you could put a button on it. You know what I mean? I want it to leave like it was built on a budget because I bought it for a good deal. I'm going to do it on the cheap with small guys in shops and we're just going to ride it and have fun with it,
Sounds good. That's a nice
Yeah,
plan.
good plan, mate. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, sounds good.
But it is probably 120 horsepower with no rear suspension.
Oof.
It's a Buell 1200 Sportster motor in it anymore.
Nice.
It's a Firebolt motor, so it probably runs pretty good. So we're gonna have some videos of spinning the tire just for fun.
Nice.
Nice.
That's what a chopper's supposed to be on a budget. I think people have lost sight of that. The whole thing about choppers is they were supposed to be done on a budget, make those bikes a little bit faster, and people just haven't. It's gotten into this whole. American Chopper did change a lot that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It became rich guy shit, and I don't like rich guy stuff.
No, definitely not. This guy in the side chat said, "Hey, Bert, don't forget me, mate."
What? Am I scrolling back?
The military biker says, "Hey, Bert."
I hadn't forgotten how to speak.
You were like, yeah, fucking, don't forget, check out our
Listen,
channels,
you know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for whatever event south of the border lets us meet up with you, dude, because I am dying to meet up and hang out with you. I think that would be freaking hilarious. I just want to laugh, man.
He's just got to fly into Jersey.
I like to laugh.
Dude, I'll be there in a fucking heartbeat. And you know what, mate? I'm, like I said, retiring in 9 months, mate. And I'd love to come and see you guys over in Jersey. Absolutely. Yeah. And as soon as those borders open, boys, you're welcome to stay with me anytime. Absolutely.
Oh, hell yeah.
Appreciate
Pro Monkey, I'll say the same to you, mate, anytime, pal. You want to come up north, the Great White North, mate? You want to ride up in the Rocky Mountains? Anytime, pal.
If you make a trip to Sturgis, we got to make this happen.
You bet, mate. You bet. Absolutely, man. I did it in 2017. I ended up speaking to a guy, like you were saying before, the guy from Wyoming, who was basically a cowboy, and he was telling me at 3 o'clock in the morning, wasted on JD, that he got arrested by the cops riding his horse back from the fucking bar, shit-faced. I was like, you can get arrested for riding your horse drunk. He's like, yeah, boy, I can get my. I was like, what? I said to him, did you have a gun? He's like, yeah, I got a gun. I was like, can I have a look? He pulled his
but it was a Colt Peacemaker, like.
It was like a fucking
Peacemaker.
I was like,
hey, so I got a question in the side chat. Toby Northern says, he says, holy shit, I just checked my sub count and I'm over 350. Yay. Do you guys remember when you were at less than 500 subs?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So tell us about when you were at less than 500. What was going on in your world when you were at less than 500 subs?
Well, do you want me to go first? Because let's be honest, it wasn't that fucking long ago.
No, it really wasn't. It really
I don't
wasn't.
know. I was having lunch with a Kardashian.
We were less than 500 subs.
Well,
Do you know?
Pro Monkey was less than 500 subs 3 weeks ago. So tell us about it.
Well, I was having lunch with the Kardashians, and we were comparing our experiences. Kanye was like, "Do you remember that?" I was like, "I don't know."
Kanye was like, "Who invited Dom DeLuise?" I didn't know you guys knew Dom. What's up, Dom?
And then evidently I had a baby with one of them. I have no idea. I don't know how that happened, but evidently
Do you know which one?
No, it's a blur,
Because that could be bad.
There was just a lot of hair.
I honestly don't feel any different than when we were at 500. I feel like I'm still chasing something bigger. I still have goals. When you're at 500, you're like, I'm almost.
That was the one. That was the one I had a baby with. Yeah. That was the one.
Oh, wow.
I had a baby with that one, I don't know.
I didn't see that coming. I usually see that coming. I didn't see that coming.
I'm still a little sore, if I got to be honest about how it went down. I'm just,
To be fair, man, Bruce Jenner's had more dicks than Old McDonald's farm, or more cocks than Old McDonald's farm. Sorry.
Well, it started as a nice live stream. Really, it started really well.
This is what happens. You release, you get me on. This is exactly what happens. You know that.
This is what happens when you wind into your third hour and you got Stevie from the military biker on.
So Stevie, he said he had surprises, right? And then Professional Monkey came on. I was like, oh, all right. And then you popped up down below, and I was like, oh boy.
You thought it was going to be balloons.
Fine. Remember, you get all that sweet super chat money. It'll be all right. It'll be okay.
Sorry, man. Sorry. I apologize. I do apologize.
You're right, bro.
That sweet super chat sticker money. It'll be fine.
Oh my
Don't worry about it. Monetization's for living anyway.
I gotta tell you. But I mean, listen. Speaking of super chat money, my favorite Professional Monkey story is when we were on that live stream, and you started it was like an impromptu fundraiser for a biker friend that you guys had go down.
That was insane.
And it was one of my favorite moments of the motovlog community that I've experienced.
That was
dude. I just paid that money recently. I actually put it in the hands of the person. And here's the awesome thing. So what happened was, one of my friends, I'm really bad at like the promotional aspect of YouTube. And one of my friends in the side chat said, yeah, remember Beth, if anyone wants to give money to Beth, they could. And I was like, oh yeah, by the way, we got a friend. She's a single mom who's a Navy vet, and she was hit and she walked away. But then 2 weeks later had a massive stroke because something went bad during the accident. And at the time we're like, she's probably not going to make it. And if she does make it, she'll be in a really bad state. And people just started throwing money at us. And the side,
it was insane.
I was like, oh, okay, and I'll pass this on. I'll just figure it out. And yes, YouTube takes the hit, and yes, I have to pay taxes on it. And yet, but I'm like, I don't care. We'll figure all that later. Yeah. And then at the end of the night, we had $2,100.
Amazing.
That was like an hour. Wow. In 2 hours, $2,100 donated, and I was like, holy crap! I got to figure this out now.
Stevie, I never seen anything like it.
It was awesome.
I don't think any of us had ever seen anything like it.
That's amazing, mate. And do you know what? And the fact that she's a Navy vet as well makes it, and she got hit and she went down. Do you know what? That to me sums up the community that we're in right there. That sums it up to me, and that is phenomenal, mate. That is fantastic. Fair play, mate. That is, and I hope she's recovering well. And
she's walking.
Brilliant.
She's alive. Now? She is walking.
Oh, that's awesome.
So her boyfriend's a friend of a friend, and so when the money finally was paid, you know how that works, and they take their cut and they finally pay it and all this crap. I was like, I'll just Zelle you this money, and I sent him. It ended up being $1,700 basically that I was able to give him after and I paid a lot of the taxes. I was like, screw it, there you go. And he was like, yeah, we're at therapy right now. And I'm like, how's she doing? And he's like, well, I don't know. I'll ask her. She's walking right now. And I'm like, what the F? Like, she's walking? And he's like, yeah. Now, you got to know this woman. She has the kiss my ass like that. You know what I mean? Like, she's a Navy vet. She's hardcore.
Yeah.
And she's just tough as nails. And I was like, well, tell her we love her. And you know, this money's from the Pro Monkey things. And she evidently gave me the finger. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's her. She's there. You know, like,
yeah, that's about right. Yeah,
she's recovering really well. So it's just amazing. But
it is amazing.
Yeah, and here's the thing, and this is not like there's no way to say it. I think that sometimes, no one here included, when you do some charity work or you do this, that, and the other, people use it to like promote, or they make a thing out of it. And this is just the kind of crap that bikers do every day.
Yeah.
Yep.
For nothing. No recognition, no big promotional deal out of it. It's just the work we have to do for each other. And that's the stuff I love, is when just somebody was like, let's do something amazing and get it done. You know?
It really is, man. Yeah, exactly that. You've hit the nail on the head. And I mean, the biking community is phenomenal. I think, you know, the YouTube moto vlogging community, if you can call it that, is, again, the same, you know. And when people see somebody hurt, what I've seen over the past sort of, you know, 5 years I've been doing it, is everybody jumps on it straight away and it's like, here, have some money, have some of this, have some help, blah, blah. You know, it's almost like it's signposted towards the help that they need. And, you know, I've never seen anything like it, man. I haven't seen it, you know. The only thing I can sort of come close to it with is being in the military. That's the only thing I can come close to it, you know, because the help that everybody gets and the ease that, you know, information comes to you when you do something like that is just phenomenal. It's second, to quote my regimental motto, it's second to none. It really is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, it's fantastic. It really, really is. And, you know, everybody out there watching now, you guys are part of this, you know, and everyone, phenomenal, really phenomenal. And that is a great story of, that just proves to me that, you know, this is why we do what we do, you know.
Look at Toby. I mean, Toby just said $5 to $7 grand in donation in 6 hours.
We were part of that videothon as well.
Yeah.
And you know what? It was cool. It was cool to do and cool to be able to do that. But
would have been cooler without sunglasses on.
It would have been cooler without sunglasses on. But that's because Bert had to ride home in the back of my truck and my dog, and he's allergic to dogs. And
no, it's because when you're that cool, the sun shines on you 24 hours a day.
No,
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right, TJ.
My
man.
He's gone. I think he fell out of the chair.
What happened?
I think he fell out of the chair. Oh, he didn't fall out of the chair.
Now he's got bacon. Like
pigs in a blanket.
Magic.
Prime like bacon.
Boys, gin and bacon, the ultimate. I was going to say something else there. I'm not going to say it.
Yo, are those my pork cracklings that I've been waiting for how long now?
Dude, Robbie's got to call me out. Robbie's calling me out in the live stream just because I was so shocked that night. Come on, brother.
I cried on live stream. I'm going to cry now, too, because I don't have any bacon.
Yeah, the missus is trying to track it that night. Write it down. I'm like, screw it, let it go. We'll figure it out the next day, because it was like bing, 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 bing. It was, yeah.
No, it was insane. It was. Yeah. I was watching that. It was insane. Papa Kilo says, good morning, folks. I didn't expect to hear a Liverpool accent.
Morning, mate. How are you? Wherever you are.
You guys friends? You know each other?
No. Never met Papa Kilo in my life. Hopefully he's not.
Plug your channel.
If he knows a Liverpool accent, he's got a name like Kilo. He must be a drug dealer.
Must be from Manchester.
No way. We don't talk to those.
I'm trying to do an accent.
Yes, you were.
You sounded a little Lucky Charms over there. Yeah, listen, that was a little Lucky Charms. I don't know what happened down there.
Potato.
I have a good friend of mine, actually two from my chapter, my organization over in Manchester, and then a coworker of mine who lives in Kent. So it's like the worker bees versus the wealthy guy. And for a month, they were passing insults through me to each other. And I had no idea that I was basically going, your mother's a whore. Like I had no idea that. So they were like, yeah, tell him I said this. And then I go back and go, yeah, he says you're a dandy poof. And then and I'm like, and I'm going back and forth, not knowing that I'm like insulting each other. Then they're both laughing, and I'm like, I don't know. They just told me to say this to back.
Yeah. There's a lot of profanity and slagging in the UK that is like, over people's heads sometimes, as you know.
But the funny thing is how the stereotypes work. My dude from London is like, yeah, they probably own they probably own ferrets. And I was like, actually, they have like 4 of them. They actually did own ferrets, which is such a stereotype for people from Manchester. And I was like, how did he know that you guys have ferrets? And he was like, oh, that's a stereotype. I'm like, but you have 4 ferrets, man. Like,
yeah. So you're like a stereotypical geezer from Manchester.
Yeah.
Wow. Apparently, people from Liverpool are thieves. Apparently, I'm not.
Well, that's just because there's a lot of stolen cars up there. Let's just be honest.
Very cheap. In Liverpool, there is, yeah.
Isn't every car in Albania traced back to Liverpool?
Watching from Yorkshire. You know where that is? Yorkshire.
Yorkshire.
Oh, my bad. Yorkshire.
It's not like where fucking Frodo Baggins is from.
Listen, my precious.
You shall not pass.
Fucking hairy feet.
He's from the Shire. Oh my God.
Yorkshire.
So my whole thing, is it not the Shire then? Should it be the Shire?
This is the Shire we're up from, bro. Deadnot says, have a good night. It's time for him to take a nap. And Burning Gas and Holland Ass says it's 4 a.m. there, and that looks appealing, which I think he's talking about the bacon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bacon,
it's not proper bacon. It's fucking microwave bacon, which is awful. But anyway, it's bacon. Keeps the muzzies away.
I'm drinking diet beer, dude. Like,
that's what happens when you ask your woman to get you bacon in the middle of the night.
It's not the middle of the night there, though. It's like, what time is it there? Like
7, 8?
Yeah.
If I woke my Cuban wife up in the middle of the night and said, get me bacon, she would stab me.
He said she was stab me.
She might make you into bacon.
Like,
I think these words would come out. Let me tell you a little something, Bobby.
let me tell you something.
Let me tell you
that's how that would go. Like it would be that. It would be that bad.
Just like that.
My father-in-law warned me about his own daughter. Like here I am asking for permission to marry his daughter, and he was like, "Look, man, I don't know what stories you're telling her, but they're pretty good." He's like, "So Austin." He looks at me and says, "Man, she's un cuchillo," which means she's a knife. She's a knife. He's like, look, man. I don't know you, but I like you. She's a knife. You got to be careful.
Oh man.
I remember when my brother-in-law showed up and my father was like, we need to be nice to Dave because he's going to take his sister away from us. Clearly did not
tell us
work.
about your wife. Where's she from?
My wife?
Yeah.
She's from North Jersey, but she's Puerto Rican.
Oh,
So her and
wow.
her 3 sisters make one full Puerto Rican.
She's just enough Rican to be annoying.
A Neo-Rican.
Yo, what you say about
nothing.
You see how I treat it over here. See this?
So Austin, you are in fact a Neo-Rican, right?
I am not. I am Puerto Rican. De Aguadilla, Puerto Rico.
Where were you born?
Aguadilla, Puerto Rico.
Oh, I
That's where he was born.
He's the most Caucasian-looking Puerto Rican you'll ever meet.
Yes.
No, that's
from the
misleading.
island.
It is misleading. He presents a very misleading appearance.
You go to me and try to say some Spanish shit next to me.
He looks like a leprechaun. Like there's no Puerto Rican leprechauns.
There might be leprechauns in Puerto Rico, though.
Are there leprechauns in Puerto Rico?
Oh, there's a lot of leprechauns in Puerto Rico.
There you have it, folks.
Said that with a straight face.
He did.
I'm just being serious. You asked the question. I answered it.
Dude,
Yeah.
you can't prejudge. I can't tell you in South Florida how many times I walk into a bakery and all someone goes da 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 da. I'm like, whoa, Irish boy, hang on. Like,
Oh,
you know,
Stacy's still watching.
She is still watching.
Oh.
My bad.
Holy shit, somebody in trouble.
Love you, Stacy. Miss you.
Miss, hi. I heard that. That was like,
Aguadilla, Puerto Rico. Tell me another. So you probably went to Crash Boat. If you didn't go to Crash Boat, you went to Survival Beach. Very good spots to go to with that.
What's Aguadilla?
Aguadilla, that's where my parents.
Aguadilla.
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 Yo,
Brother, I've lived in Latin America for 10 years. You can't say Aguadilla.
It's Aguadilla.
it's Aguadilla.
Is that
It's not Aguadilla?
Oh, this is awesome.
Dude, my bad.
Does that translate to water female pleasure tool?
Oh, no. Nitrate FTV, let me tell you something.
You said you're Puerto Rican that can't tan.
I get under that sun, trust me. I'm dark. Yes, yet tonight.
Oh, I got a headache.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
right. That dude's right.
He said you're pasty.
I am. We just got out of winter. I haven't been out in the sun.
Dude, I have a
Well,
half Cuban daughter.
I'm Irish and I'm as dark as you right now. What's going on?
Okay,
That's
but
because your bike runs. That's because your bike runs. Oh.
Wow.
You know what they say about gingers, man? Don't go in the sun. You'll fucking melt.
They also say they have no soul.
I'm gonna show you a little ginger.
Yo,
Ginger.
Yeah.
see little
There's
ginger.
a little ginger in your pants.
The only ginger Puerto Rican.
He's a ginger Rican.
Dude, I have more than one conversation where we'll be at a bar and some abuelita will ask who the pretty little dark-skinned girl is to me, and I'm like, my daughter, you old bitch. Like, I'm like, you know, like they'll like I have this beautiful little dark-skinned girl who's half Irish, half Cuban, and someone's makes a remark about how nice I was to take the woman's daughter as my child. I'm like, that's my baby, you old. I'm gonna, you know, like I'm holding my language for your live stream. You know, like because I was about to go bad, like yelling matches between me and old people. You know, like.
Oh shit! It sounds like my wife driving
I think this term might have been created on the Baggers and Brews live stream.
Ginger Rican.
Ginger Rican. Even though I don't have an ounce of red hair on me, for sure.
Is that like a ginger ale and rum? Maybe it can almost be a drink.
So the Gandalf Rican. We got to come up with a name though. The Gandalf Rican. Like Puerto Rican the white. What is it like? Austin is the Puerto Rican the white versus the gray. What is that? Like, we got to figure that out.
God. There you go.
Puerto Rico Blanco.
Yeah.
But that's a normal thing. That's what they used to call me anyways.
Well, I can see.
From the Shire.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's too funny.
I can't believe there's still 80 of you here watching this nonsense.
You know what? I better get.
It's only 11 o'clock. It's early.
That's true. It's only what 11, 10, 9, 8 on the East Coast
Oh yeah.
or West Coast.
Whatever.
I forgot where I was for a minute.
The communist coast.
Boys, that's
It is the commie coast over there.
The monkey fart. What is
Where'd that come from?
I don't know. Hook Dog must be one of TJ's friends.
The monkey
He is.
fart.
If they know about the monkey fart.
I don't know what that is. Is that a cocktail I'm supposed to make, or what's going on there? Like, so somebody did send us a recipe called the Drunken Monkey, and my people know that I'll read that and go, oh, we're drinking that because it's like I bought the stuff. Tomorrow night we're drinking like pineapple orange with rum and rum and rum and rum and rum and rum. Like tomorrow, that's our cocktail tomorrow night. But you know,
to be fair, that's better than Spank the Monkey.
no, that works sometimes. I mean, the wife's away tonight, so
DIY.
Both coasts are comedy.
DIY.
Comedy. SD is the Wild West.
We're back to DIY.
We are DIY for sure.
Yeah.
Holy
That's
smokes.
funny, man.
Michael's right. He says South Dakota's the Wild West. You can do whatever the hell you want in South Dakota. for the most part,
Yeah,
especially
whole
now because they even passed medical marijuana.
Yeah.
The last frontier in South Dakota just ended, and as of July, the medical card works in South Dakota now.
Let me tell you about Canada. So Canada, you cannot drink a can of beer in a park.
What the frick?
Stoned out your tits all day long, and that's completely illegal. Figure that one out.
It's weird.
Right.
I don't know. Are you calling us from a tuna can?
Who?
His earpiece died.
Yeah, I'm in the garage, man. I'm ringing you.
Oh.
I'm ringing you from the black hole of Calcutta.
Guys.
Medical is still on hold for legal review. Michael Van Diepen, that's not the case. Did that change? I thought I read that as of the end of July, medical cards were good in South Dakota. I guess I'm wrong.
Let me go and get some earphones and be back in 2.
Okay. We'll be here.
4 a.m. in West Africa. Good Lord.
Whoa.
Who's in West Africa?
Burning gas, hauling ass.
Wow.
West Africa.
4 a.m. in West Africa. That's
Damn,
Ebola.
brother.
That's
You
Ebola.
mean,
might
maybe-
have probably just won like the coolest location kind of thing. Like
Maybe he's not in West Africa. He's just throwing facts at us. I mean, that could be
That
it. too.
could be it. He's just
he's on
West Africa.
timeanddate.com
Hey,
just throwing shit out. Like in Santiago, Chile, it happens to be the same time. As, like it's like, bro.
Robbie Higginbotham says, "Hey, professional monkey, I do know there is a drink or a shot called a gorilla fart.
Wow.
Never drink 3 of them. Trust him."
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would just say never drink any drink with the word fart in the name. Like,
Look it up right now.
That is
I've been to Amsterdam.
That is
Whoa.
Night train. Poured in the last shot of Beam Light on the Coke. That's a glass of whiskey. I'm just saying. Like,
Oh, that is
There you go.
Mike
I like a
said-
duck fart.
Half ounce of 151 and a half ounce of wild turkey.
That's it.
That's a gorilla fart shot.
Oh,
Jesus. So tomorrow night, it's I love the quantities. It's like 2 ounces of pineapple orange, 3 ounces of this kind of rum, 1 ounce of this kind of rum, like some bitters and a whatnot. I'm like, that's a glass of rum. Like, we're gonna drink that tomorrow night. That's what we're drinking. I'm in. I've ordered it. It's here.
3 rums with a splash of water.
AR says in Nebraska it's 10:15 p.m. Less cool than Africa.
Nails. No, man. I tucked her into bed at 8 o'clock. She's only 8 years old. You go to bed at the hour that how old you are. At 8, you go to bed at 8. 9, you go to bed at 9. Yada yada yada.
Oh, is that how you do it?
Well, my family's like farm descendants. We get up at 5 a.m. So when you're 8, you go to bed at 8. But now you have a ALEXA. I'm not going to say her name because she'll start changing shit in my house. But she reads stories and stuff until 9. So
She'll start changing shit.
she will. Like-
Funny.
This house was built this year, and she's all ALEXA wired. So if I say the wrong thing, the lights are going to turn off in this room.
Alexa, turn off my lights.
It might happen.
Good try.
Sorry,
Hold on.
I'll apologize. Yeah, exactly.
No.
I apologize.
Clap on, clap off.
You shit.
His lights are still on.
Alexa, shit.
Alexa, turn off the master bedroom lights.
Uh,
Oh shit! It's gonna get dark there in a second.
Alexa, turn on the master bedroom lights.
Oh, that's so funny.
yo, I can't live like that. Just use the switch.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's over there. It's too far. It's like 8 feet or whatever.
Robert Compton says that he said, "Dang, Monkey got some fresh wax on that noggin."
You know what that is? That is the shine of brilliance right there. That's like,
Can't argue with that.
right? I
Can't argue with
I
that.
mean, you could, but like,
I could, but
I
we're
mean, you
not
could
going
argue, and you'd be right, but we're gonna let it go.
I apologize because before I got these headphones on, it probably sounded like I was in Bruce Jenner's asshole. So I apologize.
Again.
Oh, shoot.
It's all right. You're safe. Monkey got him pregnant.
Sweet. Happy days.
Toby says that his ALEXA keeps responding to my talking on the video. That's great.
That's too funny.
Alexa, tell Toby he's an asshole. Mine just said, I don't know how to answer that.
I've got the English version. If I said that, it'll tell me to fuck off. Sorry, boys. Sorry.
David Jewett said her Alexa's talking to her too.
Oh God. Hey Alexa, what time is
Best
it?
one. There you go.
Oh,
Alexa, play porn music.
Oh my God.
Oh, you understood me, bitch.
oh man.
I had a 5-pound bag of potatoes in my grocery list.
Oh, Toby's mad. He's knocked that shit off.
Oh man, I can't. Oh shoot.
Hang on. Stop. Alexa, tell Toby he's the prettiest bitch you've ever seen. Mine said I'd rather not answer that.
Alexa, call Bruce Jenner.
I'm crying.
Oh, wait. Eric might have it. Alexa, play baby making music. Oh, what's happening?
Beard touches.
Oh,
that's funny.
Okay, Alexa off before it screws up their like copyright stuff.
Can't even hear it.
No.
I know, but
Yep.
YouTube, like blam,
Alexa, is Bruce Jenner a man or a man in a woman's clothing?
The Monkey King has virgins buff that dome every day.
That's like my ring of that's my He-Man ring.
oh my God.
The Monkey King has virgins buff that dome every day.
Every day.
Virgins.
Not just on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Every
My
day.
hot Cuban wife, she wakes up and is like,
All right, so real quick.
Uh-oh.
2 years in.
Got serious? What?
2 years in. What do you guys hope to accomplish in the next year?
In the next year?
In the next year.
The next
We're
year.
at 2 years. So before we hit year 3, what do you guys hope to accomplish with this channel?
Lose my virginity.
That was for George.
I had a serious thought, and poof, there it goes.
Learn how to ride a motorcycle other than a Sportster. Drink a blue moonlight sky.
Oh, that was my attempt at trying to be serious. Playing Ed Sheeran.
Learn to understand whatever the military biker is saying.
That's so messed up.
Ask Don DeLuise for an autograph.
Oh, these two are assholes. Oh, shit.
Oh man.
Okay, no.
Oh, Buffalo said get a bite.
Go ahead.
Ooh. Oh,
Oh man.
oh.
I can't even. My face hurts, dude. My
Oh.
literally my face.
Dead serious. That
My
hurts.
jaw does hurt a little bit.
That's what fucking Bruce Jenner said.
That's what he said.
Oh,
That's what she said. Oh, fuck me. He or she said, I don't fucking know.
Holy cow!
Okay, go.
Go.
This time next year over 10K.
Over 10K, yeah. Okay.
I think that's probably a unanimous thing.
That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen.
I know, but it's just like, listen, I'm surprised we're where we're at, and then everybody else who comes in, it's just like, it's just awesome. I mean, it's humbling, but it's just,
it really is. It really is exponential.
Yeah,
and for whatever weird reason that it take, you got here, I'm telling you that they're like 3,500 whatever magical mark. It's suddenly like, oh shit, this is awesome, and people start going bam, 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 bam. You're like, that's gonna happen.
Yeah. So hopefully,
I hope so.
I mean, it's the algorithm in YouTube is a funny thing, and I just want to, keep putting out better stuff. I mean, really, that's the goal, is really just to keep putting out better stuff.
He wants to put out better stuff. I want to put out more stuff. I'm just saying.
I'm just here.
That's why I'm learning how to edit.
There's something to that, man. Like, there really is. Like, even if it's not great, my friends are like, do you really have to put out a daily video? I'm like,
do we really have to look at you every day?
Every day. I'm like, I don't know. I thought of a thing. That's where it came from. Like, I thought of a thing. Like, I don't know. Like,
listen,
I was excited.
You got a thing. It's like every day you have something weird happening going by your house. It's like today was a car with no front end.
Hey, dude, the car had no front end. I'm like, Florida man. Like,
listen, I was lost at the point where you slapped your head because that was so loud.
That was loud.
It sounded like you slapped an ass cheek, and like your mic was perfect, and it was just like the best smack I heard all day.
like,
the only smack you heard.
I almost grabbed the camera like, guys, you're not going to believe this crap. There's a car with no front end driving down the road. Like,
yeah,
Florida man.
That's
Oh, shit.
What's up?
Oh, there it is. She put it up.
Uh-oh.
So
Nice one.
what is it? Quantity is a quality of its own. So there it is. Well, there you go, Justin.
What?
It's
Quantity is
a quality of its own.
So there it is.
There it is.
I think Justin just insulted me, but that's okay. We're just going to move on. It's okay. It's okay. I love you, Justin.
Listen, I mean, this is the beauty of YouTube. I mean, everybody can just do their own thing, and it's not. If I was doing Professional Monkey Garage, it wouldn't work for me like it does for you, because you're you. I mean, that's just.
I was actually going to start recording some stuff in the garage this week.
Well, you can do that.
You should.
You should.
Except
Now you
this
just
time
ruined
put
it.
pants on.
Yeah,
Way to ruin my plans, George.
Make sure you got fucking clothes on and no grease. That would help.
Yeah. That's a different channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
That's
can't do
OnlyFans.
You can't do that all covered up in Crisco and his skivvies, huh?
I'm just saying, look, there's money to be made. There's a channel for everything.
Yeah, $20 is $20.
A really good friend of mine, a member of the organization that shall not be named, worked in a nuclear missile silo. And when COVID first started, they were monitoring everyone's temperature. So every day this man would go to work, they would wax his armpit and put a sensor in for him to wear while he was working in the silo. I was like, dude, you could make millions on some kind of OnlyFans site with him like waxing a man's armpit and installing there's a dude out there that'd be like, I'll pay $100 to watch that. Because I'll just say he's a good looking guy. That's all I'm saying. Like waxing this man's armpit and installing a temperature. I mean, the internet's a funny thing.
You could call it Waxy Man's Massive Missile.
He fucking says it with a straight
Pornhub,
face.
you
Straight
yeah.
face, He's like Waxy Man's
Massive Missile.
Yeah, there you go, right there.
And the guy's road name was Boomer, so that worked.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Just saying's all I'm saying.
Oh,
That's awesome. So I gotta tell you though, I do applaud you for the daily vlog thing, because the daily vlog thing is like, I've seen people do it for a month here and there. I mean, outside of Casey Neistat, obviously, who invented the daily vlog, but it's hats off, man. Hats off to that level of commitment. I think that's great.
It's fun, but work. I keep saying this, like, work is eventually going to pick back up.
Yeah, stockpile those babies.
Yeah, but Jesus, that's more work than even. Look, the fact that I have a video dropping tomorrow that I've already recorded today, for me, is like a Herculean ordeal. That and tomorrow, because I won't do anything again until Monday because I've got too much stuff to do this weekend.
Right.
But the chopper being delivered today was like, oh crap! Like, there's so much work to be done,
Yeah.
Because that purple bastard. It is, man. It looks like a cartoon. I only say this because Captain's gone. He's not on the side chat anymore. That purple bastard. I'm like, you paid money to make a chopper that color? Like, now I gotta fix all that crap and make it not so cartoon character.
That's funny.
Anyway,
that's funny.
That's awesome. That's great.
This is. I think El Buffalo's got my favorite comment of the night. Honestly, the monkey is virgin's buff his dumb every day. I mean, that to me, that to me is the best thing since garage yoga.
I don't know why this guy doesn't have 1 million subscribers. Like he's funny.
Buffalo.
His first reaction to I look like this and I'll be stirred is I will dress like the other half of Captain Chaos. Like,
Yeah.
How I can't keep up with that, man. Like, he's funny,
I think every time somebody types in El Buffalo into YouTube, though, this rapper comes up and it's not him. Did you find that happen to you? Uh-huh.
If you put in El Buffalo to Pornhub, you get a Spanish guy fucking a.
That was me.
That was me. So, TJ, you might not know this, but you're among Pornhub royalty. Scouse has mastered every level. He's completed it.
Completed Pornhub.
What does that mean?
He doesn't even know what he's saying.
What? I mean, I'm excited. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited. What does it mean?
It means that I have probably watched every video on Pornhub.
Right on, man.
Everyone.
Every
Easy.
sweet. You know?
Yeah, and I wear my magnetic gloves when I watch as well.
What?
That's only because your parts are made of metal, so it all just like groups on tighter and just makes it easier.
Friction ban is horrendous.
What is happening right now? What could I do?
But thank God YouTube doesn't watch the video. It's only the audio, so you can do this and it's fine. It's totally
exactly, mate. It's all good. It's all good.
It doesn't catch that. We were at.
That's how that one moto vlogger gets away with it.
Oh my god!
We were at Sturgis last year at Shady Jack's. Shady Jack's, my hometown bar. What's the big One-Eye Jack's? And I'm looking at this bartender, and I look at Bull and his wife, and I go, I'm fairly certain I have a video of that bartender performing a certain act. And I spent the next 30 minutes on my phone curving out, and I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Isn't that her? And Bull and Jessica go, oh my god, that's her. And we start passing my phone around, and the bartender has no idea that everyone in the bar is watching her and her, let's just say, skills. Like, it was yeah, see, this is still YouTube friendly because they don't, the AI beep boop beep doesn't understand what we're talking about right now. Yeah, about 80 people watching this bartender at not Shady Jack's, One-Eye Jack's. Girl was talented.
It used to be Two-Eyed Jack till she turned up.
Yeah, it was one-eyed. It was one-eyed. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying.
Just saying.
You're saying all I'm saying.
One-eyed Jack's bartender.
Yeah.
You guys are a trip.
Oh
Boys,
shit!
this is just going the wrong direction, lads.
Can you imagine what this is going to be like in real life?
I can't wait.
Like by Oktoberfest,
Oh,
my
God.
wife, who is worse than I am, even though she acts the part, she's like, "Oh no, I don't know," but she's like the worst. Which, by the way, I think Piney Princess and my wife have the same ridiculous sense of humor.
Probably.
So it's going to be bad.
Probably.
in a couple months.
I look forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
DIY a good Alexa command.
Can you DIY? Oh man.
Alexa, please add 10 pounds of butter to the shopping list.
Alexa, from now on, call me Big Dick McGee.
Oh my goodness. I can't with that.
Mine just beeped because she's going to do it. Like she just went, doo-doo. Like that's a done deal. Hang on. Alexa, what's my name? Oh, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. Oh, now she doesn't know. All of a sudden, she doesn't know. She's playing coy.
Typical woman.
Typical.
Oh my goodness.
Alexa, what's my name?
I think you're Tim. This is Tim's account.
What happened to Big Dick McGee?
Did she just say Tim's a con?
Alexa, call me Big Dick McGee.
Here's what I found on Wikipedia.
She's like,
Wikipedia.
Since this is every other-
Shut up, bitch.
I bet she's like,
Meanwhile, Toby is
Alexa,
scrambling to plug his Alexa.
It's all over.
Yep.
Okay, but here's the thing, the screwed up thing. My wife's going to come home tomorrow and it's going to go, Mrs. Monkey, Big Dick McGee said that you need to add this, and this to the shopping list. Like, it's going to lock the front door, close the garage door, turn on the porn lights. Like,
oh, God.
All right.
3
All
hours
right,
and
I
36.
think we're gonna wrap it up here. I really appreciate you two knuckleheads joining us and hanging out for quite some time and making us laugh.
Laugh?
Yeah,
Cry,
my face hurts. My face hurts.
My head hurts.
That's what Bruce Jenner said. But anyway.
So, for everybody that's still in the side chat, the 72 of you still here, we appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. We are excited to hit our 2-year mark, right?
Absolutely.
Only bigger and better things from here. We're going to keep on grinding, keep on putting out content for you guys. What are you guys hoping for the next year?
Yeah, I want to do more of these live streams right now.
Live streams
I'm
are
telling
just-
you, we've had a damn good time, and we've had a good time with this format of live stream with the three of us in one spot.
Yeah.
yes.
You
It's
know,
fun.
yeah, it has been definitely been awesome. So
What's going on, man?
I don't know what's going on with Scouse. He's got something going on right now.
You're
I
right.
was going to say, I do like the way Ben.
There it is. Hands up, buddy.
You can't see from here down.
I do
All I'm
like the
saying
way-
is some from here down.
He got real close to the desk all of a sudden.
All of a sudden, there's like a hand with bacon slowly, like.
Sure, Bert said, keep on grinding. So stay off grinder, right? Just fucking stay off it.
There's so many key words that you just forget to not use around somebody like it.
Please somehow have a woman's hand pass you
God.
bacon
So
up from
is-
here. Like all of a sudden, like
Is Toby still
Oh
here?
my God.
Yeah, probably why.
You guys are
There's
great.
Toby. Alexa, download Grinder.
oh shit, mine did it.
No, yours said you're already logged in.
Alexa, minimum 18 inches.
Oh no.
Found on the web.
So yeah, I mean,
No, stop, no, no. tell you that 18 inches is 46 centimeters. I can tell you that right now.
Knowing is half the battle.
Oh man.
God.
Holy crap! You got
I
nothing?
got nothing. But
Listen,
thank you again. Appreciate all the support that has been flowing our way. Thank you so much for everything.
Hope
You
more-
deserve it. You deserve it, boys. You do deserve it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely thank you guys. Honestly,
Oh
What
man.
a show.
I got my face hurts so bad right now. I can barely talk.
I'm crying. I'm not gonna lie. I'm crying, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, that being said,
Monkey's live stream
Yes.
tomorrow.
it's been amazing 2 years. We're looking forward to year number 3 and everything it has to offer.
I hope I can ride all you.
If you're on here still tomorrow, the old Pro Monkey there's got his live stream. Check that out.
Oh Jesus, I gotta do that tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Scouts, military biker, I don't know what you got going on, but if you're on here and you're not subscribed, go subscribe, check him out. He's a blast, he's a trip, he's a lot of fun, and he's just an overall good dude and a military guy and a patriot. So check him out, give him some support because we love him. We're gonna keep watching. He's been a big fan of ours, and we've been a big fan of his for quite some time now. So check that out.
Yes, guys.
Thank you all for tuning in and hanging out with us tonight. We've had a blast. It's been
Absolutely.
almost freaking 4 hours now. Go close to 4 hours. We do not have a live stream next week. I'm not sure when our next one is, but we will post it and share it with you and let you know when we do get that set up. It's the riding season up here in Jersey where we spend half our time being cold and miserable. So we're gonna enjoy that. We probably got some bike nights and some other events going on, so we don't have anything booked right now. But we will have more live streams in the near future. We just haven't figured it out yet, but we will let you know. Appreciate you all being on here, and we will see you soon. Please, if you haven't already subscribed, I'm sure you have, but if you haven't, hit that subscribe, hit that like button, share, thumbs up. What else? What I miss?
Comment.
Comment.
Download Grinder.
Download Grinder. Search for Spouse on there.
Sign up for his profile and everyone hit like.
Search for Bert's Dirty Beards on Grinder.
Oh, that's bad.
I'm gonna go look for that. See what's on there.
Oh, you're gonna create a profile for Bert.
Bert's Dirty Beards.
Dirty beard and Canadian bacon.
That's too funny.
And so it continues.
Oh,
That's
God.
a wrap, guys.
That's a wrap.
You got
Love you guys.
You gotta
See ya.
See ya.
Yeah,
All right, guys.
Hold on.